Welcome, race fans. Tonight, the Laura Arca Series continuing their season here at Indianapolis. This should be a pretty good race. I'm going to turn it over here in just a minute to Jeff and Jared. They're here and for people that were asking about it, I'm here. I'm just behind the scenes running the cameras, and I leave it to the top two guys here. These guys are phenomenal working together. I say that each and every week, but they are just, I mean, I love them. Joe loves them. I guess that's all that really matters, right? Joe loves you guys. But coming up a little bit later tonight is the OP Racing Series. And then tune in tomorrow night, folks, if my internet holds up, for the HLRL Truck Series. That'll be on tomorrow night. All right, taking a look at the race analytics. 74-degree air temperature, 98-degree track temperature. They're doing 80 laps here tonight. That's 200 miles. Tire window is about 50 to 60 laps. And these are guesstimates. Fuel window about 45 to 55 laps. And pit road speed 60 mile an hour. That's nice since they raised that pit speed. So.
Yep, looking at the points from last week's race at Pocono, Jacob Finn did not have the night he wanted, and he fell 2 spots to 3rd position. So the new point leader coming in tonight here at Indianapolis is Aaron Smith, and he has a 13-point lead over Tony Hilbrands in 2nd. Terrell Baker is 4th. He is 84 points back. He is tied with Will Klein. Howie Briss is in 6th, 99 points back. Anthony Sharps is in 7th, 109 points back. William Schmidt 8th is 124 points back. Cole Freilich in 9th, 158 points back. And Zoltan Herczeg rounds out your top 10. He is 186 points back. Jared?
Yeah, good evening, everybody. Going on with the points, we got Joseph Lombard there in 11th, really needing a good run tonight to get up to that top 10 in points. He's 11th, Evan Pienta in 12th, Luke Lafaro is in 13th. Sean Williams with that great top 5 last week made him move up to 14th in points, gaining 4 spots. Zachary Mertez is 15th, Brad Bothwell 16th, Daniel Falkingham losing a lot of spots last week, even having a win this year, being back there in 17th in points. Hayes Booth with a nice run last week, moved up to 18th. And you got Keaton Jones and Stephen Purcell, your top 20 as we go into Indianapolis tonight.
Yeah, a lot of guys are going to have to try their best to make sure that tonight's race here in Indianapolis kind of goes their way and doesn't get messed up like that has for some. It's going to be tough, though. This is a very tough racetrack indeed. Yes. For all likes of motorsports. I mean, this is an IndyCar-made track specifically for IndyCar. It's one of the old tracks. It's not the oldest track, but it's one of the oldest tracks that's still around and being used for top-tier racing. But that being said, it's even tricky in Indy cars. And with that being said, that means in a stock car, it's even tougher.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. And if you look at this track from up above, it totally looks like all 4 corners are the same, and that is absolutely not right. All 4 corners are actually completely different. They have a little bit different lifting points. The angle on the corner, it looks the same, but I promise you, they are all completely different. And I actually did make a couple laps out here just to kind of see what these drivers are feeling tonight. And yeah, the car is very difficult to drive. Really loose on throttle, tight on entry. So I mean, I think you're going to see these guys really fighting that steering wheel inside the cockpit of these cars tonight. But it's Indianapolis. It's a tricky track, like you said. 2 weeks in a row, we go to Pocono, Indy, but it should be a good, fun, challenging race for these drivers.
Yeah, 2 tricky tracks all in a little group here. And Pocono's called the Tricky Triangle for reasons. And Pocono has Turn 2 modeled after Turn 2 here in Indianapolis. So, so maybe some of the drivers can kind of take what they learned from Turn 2 at Pocono and put it into Turn 2 here. I'm not really sure, but we'll see. But as you said, Jared, each turn itself is different. For me, having my experience at this racetrack and driving on it, I can tell you that Turn 2 is always the most treacherous turn here. And I think we're going to probably see a lot of incidents happen there tonight if we see any. Turns 3 and 4 are the easier ones to drive. 1 and 2, they're the worst. So with that being said, it's going to be a pretty good race here tonight.
Oh yeah, it should. Hopefully, these last 2 weeks, we've kind of seen a little bit of, a lot of cautions. Hopefully we can clean up tonight, have some good green flag racing here. at the Brickyard. It should be a fun one. We're 7 races into the season already. I mean, this season's just going right on by.
It is. It certainly is. But the Brickyard is going to have a 200-lap feature here tonight for the ARCA cars. In real life, ARCA cars don't run here, but in sim racing world of iRacing, we can do whatever we please. So sit back and enjoy the show.
And right now in practice, again, I feel like we see this on a weekly basis. Aaron Smith, fastest in practice. You know, he's really fast in practice, really fast qualifying, and again, just still doesn't have that win this year. But
yeah,
obviously we can see here Aaron Smith looking fast. You got Daniel Falkingham, Will Klein, your usual players up there, top 3 on speed right now. Hayes Booth and 4th, who had that great run last year.
Players are up front. Yep. The only one that I don't really see up front that normally is a usual player up front would probably be Howie Briss. He's pretty far back in the field right now. So, but other than that, the rest of them are basically up front. So,
yep, the guys you would expect to be up here. And one name I'm not seeing in this race so far. We still have a little bit of time. We got a little over 5 minutes of practice left. But unless I'm blind, which is a good possibility, I'm not seeing Zoltan Herczeg in here tonight.
Yeah, I'm not either. Actually, Zoltan is not on the driver's list.
No. So, you know, that's one of the guys you always see up front for sure. And, you know, not only that, well, if I remember right, yeah, he won last week at Pocono. So, I mean, yeah, last week's winner, you know.
But, yeah, the win's just eluded Aaron Smith. And he really, really wants one bad, I can tell. But he's had the ability, he's had the speed, he's had the power, and just things haven't sadly went his way. And he's been fast for the past 4 weeks. I mean, he's been setting pole position times.
Yep.
And he's doing it again here tonight. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what Aaron has in store tonight here at Indy.
Yeah, absolutely, me too. And another thing you want to look at here too is who's a guy that like can get up here, maybe put an upset on these guys, who can kind of sneak up there and you know, steal a win, maybe say. So I mean, and there's a lot of guys capable of it. And we got a nice field here tonight. Looks like about 28 to 29 cars that we're gonna have tonight. So a nice field here for Indianapolis. Should be a really great race here tonight. And thanks so far for everybody tuning in. And get ready to go green here in about 10 minutes or so. So thanks. Yep, and we're just going to go ahead and step aside now and get the national anthem going, and we'll talk to you in a little while.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land another free in the home of the brave. fight you in vain. The name of the fray, we are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, just that star, spangled banner, yeah, for the land of the free, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
All right, welcome back, folks. We are back here under qualifying conditions, waiting for the first driver to put in a lap time. I'm really going to keep an eye on that number 70 machine of Aaron Smith. I think he can probably get the pole here once again, as he was fastest in practice. So we're about to find out who takes the pole position for this 80-lap race tonight here at Indianapolis for the Laura ARCA Series.
Yeah, absolutely. My eyes are definitely on Aaron Smith, as well as he's actually on track right now, making his qualifying attempt. You'll definitely see everybody will be making just one lap. The tires will be the best on that first lap. That second lap, your car will just probably be way off already at a track like this. So yeah, Aaron Smith out there digging, trying to get a good lap here in a 52.6 in practice. So let's see if he can back that up or even go quicker. And you know, besides him, it's like I'm not really sure who else maybe can contend for the pole. You know, you got Daniel, you got Will, Tommy Gossett, a couple of guys. So I mean, we'll see as you know, qualifying's just underway here. So we got a few minutes to go. Yeah, Aaron's actually coming off turn 4 to complete his qualifying lap. So we'll see what kind of time he puts out on the board if he backs up his practice time. Actually slowed down a good 0.3 of a second.
Yeah.
So the track, obviously, not as much grip probably in qualifying. And but the thing is, you know, a lot of guys still have to make their lap. But Aaron Smith right now, 0.2 above Tony Hilbrand's. You see Aaron Smith is actually still on his second lap digging, trying to maybe the second lap will be quicker. I don't know. Fool me, maybe.
Tommy Gossett just got him there. Tommy Gossett takes the top spot
there.
52.82. Let's see what Aaron has in store on his final lap. He's coming to the checkered flag for his qualifying run. Can Aaron get back to the top spot? No, he won't. He went slower.
Wow, how about that? Tommy Gossett with a good lap so far. Still 2 minutes to go. There's a lot of guys, if they're making a lap, they have not run that could compete for that pole. But so far, Tommy Gossett on the provisional pole, and Chad Oxendine pulls into that second spot.
So Aaron Smith down to third. Now Aaron Smith's final lap for his second run was a 52.997. So he went a little bit slower, but it wasn't much. But man, he just couldn't get that extra that he needed. And now he even goes down to fourth as Hayes Booth comes into third.
Yeah, that's another one right there. Last week he was super impressive with his run at Pocono practice. You can see obviously he's putting some practice here this week. Fast again this week at Indianapolis. And John Barry now moving to the top 5. So far about 15. Go ahead, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying so far 15 guys have taken a time. That's about it.
That they have. Yeah, 15 is only on the board right now. 16 on the board now. Aaron Smith still holding on to fourth. So the top 5 as we speak is Tommy Gossett on the pole, Chad Oxendine second, Hayes Booth third, Aaron Smith fourth, and John Barry fifth. So most of the guys that run up front, they're qualified up front right now. So we're going to see how this race goes for them tonight. But something to kind of point out to the viewers watching this race tonight, if you tuned in last week at Pocono, and this comes from my experience at these two tracks, and this comes from a lot of other drivers' experience at these two tracks, Pocono and Indianapolis, they are ovals, but you have to drive them like a road course per se, because there are some times when downshifting can help you. So we're going to see how that plays out tonight as well. And we're getting ready here to get your grid underway. Congratulations to Mr. Tommy Gossett grabbing the pole position here with a 52.825. So congratulations to him. And starting outside the front row is Chad Oxendine. Row 2 holds Hayes Booth in third and Aaron Smith in fourth. Row 3 has John Barry in fifth and Anthony Emery sixth. Row number 4 has Tony Hilbrand seventh and Sean Williams eighth. And row number 5 has Howie Briss ninth and Anthony Sharps 10th. Jared?
Yep. 11th, we've got Joey Stone in the number 27 car. Luke LaFaro will be starting in 12th. Joseph Lombard, here you go, your league owner right there in 13th. Brad Bothwell 14th. Pierce Moffitt in 15th. Then you got Justin Mons in 16th. Jacob Fenn 17th. Ben Miles, the last guy to take time tonight, will start in the 18th position. Then these final two in the top 20 choose not to take a time. You got Will Klein and Daniel Falkingham in row number 10.
Bob Mercier will roll off 21st tonight. Cody Miller in 22nd. That's row number 11. In row number 12, we've got Keaton Jones 23rd. TCB Terrell Baker 24th. In row number 12, we've got William Schmidt 25th and Dominic Capalupo. Hope I said that right. In 26th, Zachary Mertez will start 27th and Aaron Brown 28th. Ethan Workman will start 29th. Michael Keithley in 30th. Stephen Purcell will start 31st, and Justin Morgan will round out your field in 32nd. So there was two more guys that came in. I thought there was only 30, but no, we got 32 cars here tonight.
Very nice. Yeah, and we talk about 32 guys in this race tonight, and what's awesome to see is we're 7 races into the season, and you're still seeing everybody coming back every week. You don't see people leaving. You get 32 people into a race 7 weeks in. That's just really good to see, and it just shows the people in the league and the commitment and everything, and that's what I love seeing. And
of course,
kind of funny being in Indianapolis, we're just one car away from having 33, which would be like the Indy 500. How funny would that have been? But
yeah,
oh well, 32 I guess we'll have tonight. And actually, yeah, I was just getting ready to say, Chad Oxendine in second place, choosing not to grid, so that's going to move Aaron Smith up to the front row with Tommy Gossett.
Well, he didn't choose not to grid. I actually saw in the iRacing chat box. He received throughput, fell to unacceptable level, so he fell out.
Man.
Yeah.
What a tough break to start for Chad here, but luckily this pace lap will be a while, so hopefully he can reconnect and be able to start this, at least get start the racing on track and not get a lap down. But we'll see. I don't know. That's a tough break for sure, because he had the track position to be starting second, which track position here is huge.
So that means Aaron Smith will technically start second now instead of fourth.
Yep, and that'll make the whole outside line, a move up.
Yeah.
So, you got Anthony Emery now in fourth. So, I mean, just move up that row, get in front of cars here, like I said. And Chad did just connect, so he should hopefully be able to make it before this race when this race starts.
Yeah. Well, what do you say we get TCB up here and get this race started in fashion like everybody enjoys?
Oh, yeah, everybody loves to hear it, so let's get him up here.
TCB, you're in the MaxSpeedTV booth. How about you get us going tonight here, buddy?
Yeah, of course, man. I would love nothing more than to do that.
Good evening, TCB. How are we doing tonight? You ready? Are you ready to kiss the bricks tonight? Come on now, let's go.
You know what? I really hope I'm gonna kiss the bricks tonight. It's been a real rough week, Jared. Last week actually broke my pedal after I just got back on a lead lap. But tonight we're here at the Brickyard, and I'm gonna try to kiss the bricks tonight.
Yes.
And hopefully we have a great race and nothing breaks. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is your boy TCB live on the mic, about to do the yeehaw. All right, boys, here we are in Indianapolis. Somebody's gonna be kissing the bricks. Hopefully it's me. Get a good old brick kissing.
That was a good one.
That was.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Side by side off into turn number 1. We're green here at Indianapolis. Aaron Smith on the outside. What a great first corner for Aaron. And he's going to go from technically starting 4th, now the front row, to the lead off turn number 2.
Yeah, good start for Aaron Smith there, most definitely. He got the jump that he needed on the pole sitter, Tommy Gossett. And Tommy Gossett is losing positions here coming off turn 2.
Yeah, wow, really done a good start for Tommy Gossett. And you see down the backstretch, we kind of saw this at Pocono last week too. The car's weaving, trying to break that draft. The draft will be huge here down the front and backstretch. So you're going to see a lot of guys, I feel like, you know, weaving and bobbing and weaving down the straightaways. And that's what they're doing. They're trying to break the draft.
You definitely will. They do it a lot more in Indy cars than you'll see it in stock cars, but looking here tonight right now, they're doing some Indy car maneuvers right now, because most of the time when an Indy car comes off turn 4, if he's got somebody behind him, he's going to get down as close as he can to that pit road wall and kind of snake it and start going back up the racetrack to try to break the draft. I think we're going to see a lot of that here tonight.
Absolutely. You see Anthony Emery moving into 2nd, and then Hayes Booth 3rd. John Barry just took the 4th position, and Tommy Gossett continuing to slide back. That car is all over the place through 1 and 2, and he's outside the top 5 now. Your pole sitter really going backwards.
Yeah, not looking good for Tommy Gossett. We're just 2 laps in. It's either by design or something's amiss with that car, and he's not quite liking it right now.
Yeah, and I feel like tire saving here is huge, and he could be doing that, but man, I mean, he's all the way back to about 10th place already. That's just a lot of track position you're giving up. So, I mean, that's not really sure what's going on, but Joseph Lombard goes by him, and now Joey Stone. I mean, man, he's back to about 12th position now.
Yeah, and once this race gets going, there will be driver saving tires, but I think it's a little too early for that at the moment per se. And I think if that was really what the case is, Tommy wouldn't be dropping back as bad as he is. So I think there's something else kind of underlying here.
Yeah, because clearly he's got the speed, he got the pole. So I mean, it's just very interesting to see this start for Tommy, but he kind of gets settled in, gets in front of Luke there, and we'll see if he can maybe climb his way back up into the top 10 as we're kind of single file here throughout the front, 10 cars or so. We got a battle there. Tony Hilbrand's got underneath Sean Williams. Sean Williams kind of giving up the spot there, and Tony will move into that 5th position.
Yeah, I kind of think we're going to see a lot of just straight line racing here tonight. A lot of guys are going to try to get their passes made on the end of the straightaway or coming off of corners. It's really the only place you can pass here in a stock car. And I think we're probably just going to see a lot of strings like this here tonight. There's probably not going to be a lot of side-by-side action. This track is just way too tough to tame.
Yes.
And I kind of used the Darlington analogy.
Yeah, you sure did there. That's what I was thinking there. but yeah, no, it's
but it goes with it.
It is really tough to race side by side here. It's kind of, it really is just a one groove racetrack, and not only in iRace. I mean, you see it in real life here.
Oh yes.
It's just a single groove track, and you don't really see a lot of side by side battles here. But Tony Hilbrand's trying to change that as he looks to the inside of John Barry. Really throws it in at turn 3 there.
Really did.
John Barry, having a different color every week. I swear I can't keep up with what colors he's using on his car every week. But, he's blue this week.
Next week he'll be pink, next week he'll be green, and then the week after that he'll be purple. So.
Probably.
We can't.
I mean, look at, and you see these guys, Aaron up there went all the way down to the inside wall down the front stretch. There they go again. Trying to,
oh, we've got an accident here up front, the 81 car. That is Anthony Emery.
In the wall. And watch out, these guys are coming off that corner, and they're wrecking right in front of Brad Bothwell's around.
The yellow flag
and we got a caution.
I think that's TCB.
We'll go back and take a look here and see if it was.
It is.
It is TCB and Brad Bothwell. Also, I'm seeing Ethan Workman in the number 41 car getting a piece of that as well.
Now, oh my gosh, there was a lot of guys that did get lucky. Man, so yeah, they were just reacting to Anthony being in the wall.
Yeah,
and yeah, TCB just slides up into Brad there, coming off too. And that's the thing; they're trying to avoid the car of Anthony up there on that outside, and they just come together. And there's not a lot of room here. But I don't think TCB is going to have much damage there.
No, I don't think he will.
Or Brad.
Yeah. What it really looked like there is it looked like Brad was trying to steer clear of Anthony in the wall, and TCB just really didn't know what was going on, and he just come up the racetrack like he normally would, and there's Brad Bothwell still there trying to miss Anthony, and that's really what happened. So yeah,
and I want to look back at Anthony going into turn 1. he didn't have any contact from anybody. He just honestly drove into the wall going into one. So I'm not really sure, you know, just obviously a big misjudgment, a big mistake there. But once his car got on the wall, he just could not get off of it.
Yeah, it kind of looks like he just missed his braking marker for turn one or something.
It was definitely strange for sure. But I don't know how much damage that will give him. But you know, he should be at least get it fixed up on pit road. But he was in second place, so a lot of track position loss for Anthony.
Shame.
Well, we went 6 laps. I think we'll see guys get tires here already, honestly.
We might. It's a possibility.
There's no, we say, you know, I've said this before in this, there's no tire limits in this league. So, you know, these guys can pit as many times as they want. But, wow, they're all staying out. I'm kind of surprised, but I thought the tires would kind of fall off a lot here, but guess not.
A lot of the guys in the back are coming in. Tommy Gossett's leading a huge pack down pit road.
So we started off pretty clean there those first 5 laps, and then Anthony just making a really strange mistake there, and that's why we're under caution here for the first time tonight at Indianapolis. 6 laps in, Aaron Smith is your leader. With Anthony having that mistake, Hayes Booth is second, John Barry third, Tony Hilbrands, and how about Sean Williams up here in 5th?
Oh yeah, Sean Williams is doing a fantastic job right now early on in this race. Now I saw there's already 2 cars coming off pit road, but out of the group of cars that came in, Tommy Gossett would technically win the race off pit road, but it looks like to me that 2 guys did a pass through. I'm not sure. I think one of them did at least. So Tommy Gossett might have not won the race off pit road if the other guy didn't do a pass through that passed him, but I'm not sure. It just looked like he was too quick to do any service.
Well, I actually was kind of curious. I kind of wanted to see if we can get Anthony up here to see what happened there, but he's actually not in the team speak with all the guys, so we won't be able to talk to him and kind of ask him what the heck happened there. But can't get a word with him there.
Nope. If he's out in team speak, can't talk. So.
I think the.
Well, I kind of can tell you a little bit what Anthony said. I heard him over the iRacing chatter.
Yeah, go ahead.
And he said that these cars drive stupid. This is coming from him. And he said that when you go into the turn here at Indy, the front wants to dive in and the back wants to push out, and that's what happened to him. So
there you have it. The cars drive stupid.
That's the words of Anthony Emery.
Yeah, not our words. Not our words. Oh, man. Yep.
I mean, I will say these cars can be a handful, and they do drive at a weird angle. I mean, I have noticed it when I race at Talladega and Daytona in these cars. They've always been this way. They're kind of skewed on their chassis. If you really look at the body of the car, it kind of looks like it's setting off the chassis a little bit, but it looks weird. So, I mean, I could maybe kind of understand where he's coming from on that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just a funny description the way he had it.
It was, yeah.
Well, you see, these cars drive stupid. It's all right. But yeah, the good thing about a big track like this with iRacing is the pace laps they only do about 2, so these cautions will go by quicker than normal, which is nice, even though it's a long track. But yeah, about a half lap away from the green, and again, everybody in chat, thanks for tuning in, and go ahead and put in the chat again. I always like to see who everyone's rooting for, who you guys rooting for, who you want to win. Put in chat who we're going for tonight, and give that like button, subscribe if you're new here. Lots of good content on MaxSpeedTV every week, a lot of days of the week, and yeah, thanks for tuning in here in Indianapolis. It's started off pretty solid, and hopefully it continues that way.
Exactly. And also, there's probably, I don't know, I wouldn't pay attention when Rudy done his spiel at the beginning, but usually every night, almost every night at MaxSpeedTV, there's always racing going on. So there's probably something happening after this race here if you want to tune into it.
Yeah, he did say that, yeah.
Okay, I thought he did. I just couldn't remember. But we are just a short, I think it's turn 3. I don't know why I'm looking confused here.
Now we're on 4, Jeff. We're ready to go.
Yeah, all right then. Yeah, okay, when it comes to pace truck to pit road, I was off 1 turn. Excuse me for that. I thought we was in the short chute, but there goes a pace truck back down to pit road. Waiting for the green flag, and there it is. We're back underway here at Indianapolis after caution number 1 here for the Laura ARCA Series. And a good restart there for Aaron Smith.
Already doing that snake and going into turn 1. Aaron Smith with a great restart, pulling away by about 3 car lengths or more, and everybody's single file here through the top 7 or so. It looks like actually the whole top 10. You got Tom Mercier right on the back of Pierce Moffitt. That's for the 10th position. That's really the closest battle of the top 10 right now. As you see him down the straight, look at them all just dive into the inside.
And they come right back up to the wall and they dive it right into the corner.
Yeah, maybe Anthony, maybe they drive stupid because you're driving it like that. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
Wow, we got a battle there. Ben Miles losing the spot to Keaton Jones. Keaton Jones, if you remember last week, had that hard crash racing for the lead at Pocono. Ended his race for sure. Hopefully they have a better run here tonight.
Hopefully he does. Right now I'm seeing John Barry putting some pressure on Hayes Booth though here for second position.
And again, I feel like I've talked about this kid a lot the last couple weeks, but I mean, it's just really impressive to know where he was at the beginning of the season. Not really up front now, 2 weeks in a row. Oh, he's drifting up. Oh, keep it out of that wall.
He done an amazing job to keep it off that wall.
I tell you, that car was pushing. It looked like it was heading right for that wall, and he just kept it off of it. Good save there from hitting the wall. But a guy moving up early in this race, guys. Started in the 13th position. I know a lot of people here watching him. Joseph Lombard up to the 7th position from starting 13th early in this race. That's a great start for him.
So far, so good for Joseph. We know he's had trouble all throughout this start of this season, and we know he's looking for a redemption trail right now, and he wants a good finish tonight. So if he can keep it clean and stay out of trouble, I think he'll get just that. And
hopefully I did not jinx him. Sorry, everybody in chat. Please don't come to my house and hurt me. But hopefully he is good to go for the rest of this race, running in 7th. Then you got Howie Briss up ahead of him in 6th. Sean Williams, Tony Hillbrands, and then you got John Barry just right there in 3rd. Just kind of stalking Hayes Booth there, watching him drive that thing. He saw him almost hit the wall, so he's like, let me get away from this guy. And you know, he's right there in 3rd, having a good start. Long way to go in this race. 80 laps takes a while here.
It does. It really does. 80 laps will take a while here, yes. But yeah, John Barry there behind Hayes Booth. Yeah, just you never do like those in-race stalkers. You know, you keep watching your rearview mirror and you're like, please go away.
yeah, absolutely. For sure. One guy I do want to update really quick. We saw at the start of the race, our outside pole sitter who did not start there, Chad Oxendine. He did get back onto the track. He's not a lap down. He is actually back on the track in the 20th position. So it's good that he's still in this race and has a shot to, you know, get up there and win this thing.
That's very good.
That's the thing. These people back in 20th, they're racing harder back here than they are for the lead all the time. I swear to God. Like we got lag. My bad. It looked like somebody was smoking, but.
Well, I did see Ethan Workman hit the wall, and he's still riding the wall. But he's way back in the pack. There ain't going to be a caution for this because there's no traffic behind him. So, but he's off the wall now, and looks like he's good.
Yeah, we got a heck of a battle, really, from about 12th on back.
Oh, yes. Oh, Jacob Finn got loose right there coming off turn 4.
And then I actually look at, back at it. You know, we might have saw it just a little bit ago. Hayes Booth in 2nd did scrape the wall coming off 4. So,
caution.
We have a caution.
We do have a caution. This is caution number 2, folks, and it's on the front straightaway. I'm seeing Ben Miles, Stephen Purcell.
Yeah, Brad Bothwell spinning around in turn 1. Stephen Purcell, a lot of damage to the back of that car. And let's take a look and see what happened.
Okay,
Ben Miles is in the wall on the front stretch here, and that car, the car like we saw with Anthony, just can't get off that wall. Oh, and he just got clobbered. And these guys, Justin Morgan just piles in there, absolutely murders him.
I see that. On my footage, I've kind of rewinded it back here a little bit, and for some reason, I'm not really sure what happened. Over here in turn 4, there was no contact made whatsoever, but Ben Miles looks like he just gets tight. He goes up and hits the wall. He rides the wall, all the way down the front straightaway. And then just as soon as he starts to kind of turn back out and gets off the wall, or is he still on the wall when this happens? No, he started to turn back out, and then bam, he just gets pile driven by the 19 car.
And a lot of cars involved in this wreck. Really just, you know, people didn't expect Ben Miles to be going so slow down the straightaway, and they just didn't have really time to avoid it. But Justin Morgan, though, had the time. He had no cars in front of him. He saw Ben Miles the whole time and kind of just ran to the back of him. And then the guys behind him just know where to go. And we have ourselves a pretty big crash here on the front stretch.
We do, yeah. You usually don't see a track like this. You usually don't see crashes on the front straightaway, like in the middle of it or right before a corner. It's usually inside the corner or coming off a corner. And that was kind of an odd, you know, area for a crash. But Ben Miles was scraping the wall down the front straightaway. When he got off the wall, it just looks like somebody just wasn't too sure what was going on, and yeah, crash come happening. So, but it looks like Aaron Smith is going to lead everybody down pit road here, and it looks like the leaders now are going to take some fresh tires. But somebody right there stayed out.
Yeah, how about that? We got, and you know, some of these guys that just pitted in that last caution, you might see them stay out. We got Keaton Jones staying out. We got, I think TCB's out there too, maybe.
There is a Kellogg. There's two Kellogg's cars. That might be Dominic No, that is TCB.
Yeah, some guy. Yeah, Cody Miller's out there staying out, and it looks like Michael Keithley. So I don't know if these guys will continue to stay out or just stay out for that one lap to pit. But let's see who wins the race off pit road here. William Schmidt, I think, drove through his pit maybe, but we got Aaron Smith easily winning the race off pit road. Tony Hillbrand's nice pit stop coming out second. Once we get these guys off pit road, I'd like to get Chad Oxendine up in the booth up here to talk to him.
Well, let's find him here. Where is Chad? Alrighty, I see that. I was looking in the wrong direction. I didn't know nobody was above us. But here he comes for you, Jared.
Chad Oxendine, you're in the MaxSpeedTV booth. You got a copy?
I got you, buddy. What's going on?
Hey, man. Well, you were supposed to be starting second. What happened there? You had some connection issues?
Yeah, it froze up, so I had to Control-Alt-Delete and exit out everything. But we're in here now, so
yep.
Come from the back here. I got Tyrell and Anthony back here racing with me, so having a little fun coming through the field.
Yeah, coming through the field are kind of difficult though in Indianapolis, a one-groove racetrack. But how is, obviously you got the speed, you qualified second. How's the car feel to you? And do you think you can get back up to the front from back here in 20th?
Yeah, I think I can get back up there, but the car's really loose the first 2 or 3 laps, and then once the tires kind of heat up and wear a little bit, it settles in and tightens up a little bit. So it's real touch and go that first lap or 2 on the cold tires, but after that, she feels good.
All right, that's great to hear. Well, these cautions are quick, already on 1 to green here, so we'll let you get back to it. Hopefully we'll talk to you later. Good luck the rest of your race.
Thank you, buddy. Enjoy the race up there in the booth.
Absolutely. So yeah, we got the top 4 staying out here. We got Keaton Jones, Cody Miller, TCB, and Michael Keithley. And you know, some of these guys, especially like TCB, I mean, we saw him spin earlier, so he pitted on that first caution, obviously, and now he's going to stay out here and get some track position. So we'll see how this works out for these top 4. I think it's a good call. I think, you know, track position is just super important here. I'm going to keep saying that, I feel like, but it really is. And
it is.
I think, you know, if you're back in 20th, I mean, if you're going to restart 4th, I mean, even when the tires even out, I think he's still it's going to be a big net gain for these guys.
Yeah. And as you were mentioning that, I see Brad Bothwell will take his car behind the wall.
Yeah, involved in both accidents to start this race. None of his doing, both of them. So, I mean, it's just a tough start there for Brad Bothwell. He's out of the race.
Yep. All right, Jared. Well, we're getting ready to come off turn 4 here, so get him going.
Alrighty then. Pace truck coming through 4. Keaton Jones way up there. Single file restarts as always here in the Laura Arca series. you got the top 4, like I said, staying out here. Truck's pulling off. Let's see when Keaton Jones gets on the gas here. He's waiting, and now he's on up the gas. Green flag back out here in Indianapolis.
Green flag.
Keaton Jones, your leader, as they cross the yard of bricks. We're back green. Lap number 17. And right away, you see Aaron Smith with a nice restart, getting by Michael Keithley for that 4th position. And oh, we got Joseph Lombard spinning off turn number 1 to the inside.
Caution is out again.
And it looks like he just lost it. Doesn't hit anything, so no damage to the car, but Joseph Lombard's going to lose a lot of track position as he brings out caution number 3 here tonight.
Of track position lost for Joseph Lombard, yeah, and I'm just looking back at it here. Joseph Lombard absolutely had no help. He just lost it all on his own. And good news is he didn't hit anything or anyone else.
Yep. Yeah, and we just talked to Chad under that last caution. He says these cars are really loose on the first couple laps after a restart, and even when I did go out and drive a couple laps before this race started, I did notice that too. First couple laps, you really got to be careful. These things break sideways, and that's exactly what happened to Joseph Lombard. And we are under caution for the 3rd time here tonight.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see anybody come down pit road this time by. Maybe some people in the back, but all these guys up front, I think they'll stay out. They didn't even get a lap in on that one.
Yeah, they didn't even break a sweat in that corner. So they're fine. A lot of these guys will stay out for sure. Maybe people in the back if anyone's got damage or heck wants to put another set of tires on for fun. They'll probably go back there and do it. But
I mean, yeah, they've got unlimited tire sets. I mean, why not? You know, so
yeah. Now Joseph Lombard, he just spun. He might put some tires on though.
I think he will. I think he probably will. Because if he doesn't, those tires are going to be angry at him.
Oh yeah.
Joseph.
Did you hear that? Go.
Yeah. Joseph just come over the radio and goes, "If you see what I just did there, gentlemen, don't do that."
Oh man. Yeah, that's just the thing with Joseph. Yeah, not a lot of luck, you know, so far.
No.
In this season, this young season, you know, 7 races tonight now, and
yeah, and hearing what a few of these guys here talking to Joseph are saying, they're saying the car is pretty loose out here tonight. So
yeah, it is. I mean,
even under slow driving conditions, and that's kind of odd. I've never known of a car, you know, going slower to be more prone to, you know, get loose. But hey, it's iRacing, anything can happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you think you've seen it all, just wait. There's something new all the time.
Stories.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, we gotta love iRacing, and we know the guys behind the scenes work hard to try to make it the best thing that they can possibly make it. But there's sometimes little glitches and other things slip through them, and they don't find them, but we find them. So
oh yeah,
like,
always find something.
Yeah.
You're not. You never know. Nope.
As I said, I've seen pace vehicles fly through walls.
Oh yeah.
I've seen the ground consume them just randomly. That there was one race that this wasn't the race I was helping Rudy. It was actually a race I was driving in. I was a couple cars back from the pace car, and I think I was like 4th or 5th, and all of a sudden the pace car just disappeared on my screen. Everybody in the room was like, "Where'd the pace car go?" And I was like, "Did you see that? The ground ate it." And I mean, it actually looked like the pace car started going down a ramp, and it just went underneath the track and like just disappeared. It never came back, but the green flag came out. So yeah, we see lots of weird things. I've even seen weird netcode issues, and you know, this has happened between me and Rudy in a broadcast where like, "Hey Rudy, where's this car's hood? He wasn't in a crash." "Yeah, where's the car's hood?" 15 laps later, the hood magically reappears. So
yeah, I tell you, I've actually had a crazy thing happen to me at this track before. It was an IndyCar race I did a long time, maybe last season in Newark, I think it was. We did an IndyCar race here, and I was just racing side by side with, I actually think it might have been Anthony, and we just barely touched, and I barely hit the outside wall, and it just, when I hit that wall, it took my car and launched me like way up in the air, and I hit the scoring tower on the front stretch. Just from barely tapping the wall, it just grabbed my car and just threw me, and I just flew in the air. I mean,
that can happen.
There's some weird crashes that happen, and
I have dangled from the catch fence at Lucas Oil. So all kinds of crazy things. But the lights are out on the pace truck, so we are getting ready to get back underway here after the third caution this evening here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway, or IMS, or Indy, whichever you prefer to call it. It has lots of names.
The Brickyard.
The Brickyard, yep.
Never been here before, though. I've not been to this track before.
I have, and I can say it is awesome.
Yeah, I would love to see the Indy 500 here.
That's
a race. Yeah, that's a race. I don't really care too much to see a NASCAR race here. I probably will one day, but Indy 500 is definitely something on my list.
I went to the... No! All right, the pace truck, that's Iowa. Rudy's favorite. Pace truck's getting ready to dive back in here. There we go. We're getting ready to get the green flag for the restart here after caution number 3, and there it is. We're back underway here for the Laura Arca Series at Indy.
Look at TCB going for that second spot right away here on Cody Miller to the inside. TCB put him in second place here in turn 1.
Great move by TCB.
And then right behind them, you see...
oh, wow. I thought Keaton was going to lose it there. Keaton's getting loose, but he saves it. He lost a little... oh.
Here comes TCB to the lead at Indianapolis.
TCB... oh, and TCB just blinked out.
No.
Oh!
There he goes. Yeehaw to the front. TCB, your new leader at Indy.
I don't know if you guys saw that, but for me, TCB blinked out for a few seconds, and just as soon as he'd done the crossover move to get the lead from Keaton Jones, he come back on Keaton's bumper. I was like, oh, that was scary. But TCB, your new race, oh, TCB gets loose and smacks the wall off.
Oh, come on. He is going to lead a lap, but a little bit of contact with that outside wall.
I don't think it's going to hurt him none. It don't look like he got too much damage. Yeah, it was just a slight little tap.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, TCB. You know, if you don't kiss the bricks, at least you kiss the wall.
Yeah.
So at least he kissed something, I guess. I don't know, but oh, look at Keaton Jones, really loose on turn number 2 there.
Wow, and TCB kind of goes down for a block on that maneuver.
And Aaron Smith gonna take advantage of that slide, move him into second. And
yeah,
these guys these guys are all over the place. These cars are definitely loose.
And behind these guys, we've got Hayes Booth looking underneath Tony Hildebrand's here.
Yep. That's a top 5 spot there for the number 2. Tony Hildebrand. Oh, man. Kind of throwing it back to the inside. But up front, Aaron Smith got a nice run on TCB. Watch this run. Watch this draft. He's going to go to the inside. Will TCB put on the block? He's just going to let him have it. Side by side for the lead. Across the yard of bricks.
Yeah, I think TCB's like, I live my lap. My job's over for right now. You can have the lead back there, Mr. Smith.
Yeah, and he knows Aaron's got a little bit fresher tires, too.
Yes.
TCB stayed out here. So Aaron Smith fast again this week, back out in front. You got Keaton Jones hanging on there in third. Cody Miller, Hayes Booth, your top 5. Now, how about that guy back? Go, it's a little bit farther back. Look who's in 7th. Anthony Emery. We saw him have that trouble at the beginning of the race that caused a yellow when TCB and Brad Bothwell got together, and he's already back up to 7th. So that's a great, great comeback. And we got a side-by-side battle for 4th.
Whoa.
Hayes Booth, Tony Hildebrand's going by Cody Miller. Oh, that's close right there. Tony Hildebrand's. And TCB got into the wall ahead of these guys.
He did.
So Keaton Jones moved him up to 2nd.
Oh, we got a spinner. Cody Miller.
Oh, no. Oh, watch out, watch out. Oh, man. Oh, Will Klein, nowhere to go.
Yeah, nowhere to go at all for Will Klein. And then when Cody bounces off of Will, that sends Cody back down the racetrack, and Cody hits the 53 car. A 53 car is...
oh my goodness. Wait till we see this replay. Anthony Emery.
That's Anthony Emery.
Up. Turned him around.
He did.
I mean, Cody Miller did block, but, you know, a pretty big run that Anthony had, and Anthony just wasn't having it. He just ran in the back of him.
Yeah, Anthony was like, this is what I see as a commentator's perspective.
Yes.
It just looks like Cody was blocking, and Anthony didn't like it. So Anthony's like, you know what? I'm going to get you out of my way. I'm going to go on by. See you later. I don't care what happens. And just carnage behind him ensures.
You know what, Jeff? Sometimes you just got to tell it how it is.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing here. And unfortunately, when Cody Miller came up the track, Will Klein, nowhere to go, actually rides up the back of him, up and almost to the catch fence. Hard crash for Will. If he's got required repairs, unfortunately, that will take him out of contention. But
yeah,
we'll see.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes, I'm not saying nothing bad on Anthony's part or anything like this, but I've seen this many times. Just sometimes when you don't like something that somebody has done, you just kind of get that little bit of a rage moment, and you kind of don't really think of what you just did could cause something else to go wrong for somebody else. So.
Yeah, and I could see Anthony's side too. I mean, you got to run. It's lap. What are we on? 25 laps into the race. It's like, why are you blocking me like that? But also at the same time, it's lap 25. Maybe lift for that, But I mean, it's just two guys just obviously disagreeing on the moves that were made, and it ends up turning into a crash. So
yeah, and that's just the product of auto racing. You're going to have guys that will disagree on certain moves, that you thought might have been a good move, and then the guy behind you be like, "Nah, I don't like that," So.
Yep. Yeah, TCB's going to go ahead and get some tires now. After he got up there, led a couple laps, did a yeehaw at the beginning, a yeehaw at the front, kissed the wall, and now he's on pit road. So
yeah.
And Cody Miller obviously going to be down pit road to fix that damage. Probably Anthony Emery got a little damage for hooking Cody Miller there.
I think the one that got the damage the worst was Will Klein. I mean, he's just sitting on pit road right now, and I'm not really sure how much damage he attained from that. But, man, I saw his hood fly off. I saw his whole front clip fly off. But that stuff is back on the car now, but it is kind of damaged.
I just gotta say one thing. I love the damage model on these cars. It is so cool looking.
Yeah.
I mean, when Will hit Cody Miller there, I mean, not saying that I think, I want crashes or think they look cool, but they do look cool. And when he hit him, that looked cool as hell. Yeah. So I like that a lot. That was, yeah, I mean, he rode up the side of him. The hood went up, the tires, and the parts flying off the car.
The one thing I think that iRacing needs to work with the stock car damage model is that the tires need to come all the way off and stay off. Because I've noticed in the wrecks that when your tire starts to come loose from its inner housing or whatever that it's connected to, it'll dangle there for like a little bit, and all of a sudden it just fixes itself back to its position and you can roll on it. In a open wheel car with the open wheel cars that have the damage model, if you lose the wheel, you lose it. You're running on 3 wheels. I mean, I think a stock car should be the same way. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Jeff, you want to talk to anybody while we're under caution here?
Let's see. Who is? Let's see in here. Let's talk to. We don't have to interview somebody every caution. But, let's talk to Hayes Booth. Hayes Booth, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Well, Hayes, tell us how that run's going out there for you. You've turned up the heat here the past couple weeks, and you're showing a good race here so far again tonight. Tell us how it is racing with these guys up front.
Well, the car feels really good right now. Trying to see if I could give Aaron a run for his money earlier in the run, but he's a little bit faster than I am, so I'm still trying to figure things out. I've been able to figure out turn 3. That was my weakest spot in practice, but I've been able to figure that out pretty well. But yeah, overall the car feels really good. Hoping for at least a 10-lap run here on this restart. It's kind of gets annoying pretty quickly with these cautions, but hopefully we can clean things up and have a good run here.
Awesome. All right, Hayes, well, thanks for talking with us, and good luck on the restart.
All right, thank you, man.
Yeah, he really is. Keaton Jones, definitely blinking. It might be just a thing that happens under caution. That does happen with a lot of people sometimes, but man, it's oh, there you are. Hello. Yeah, now, so TCB, who chose to come down pit road and get some tires, he will be restarting in the 11th position, I believe. Yep, him and Anthony, 11th and 12th. Those guys are the first ones that pitted there on this caution.
Well, I believe it's your turn again to get them going here, Jared, so please do.
Not sure, why not? Let's do this again. Truck's gonna come here through turn 4. And by the way, back to that interview really quick. A lot of confidence I'm hearing in the Hayes booth there. That's
yes.
you know, and that just shows. He said turn 3 he's working on, so that shows that all 4 corners are different here at this track. They look the same, but they're different. But anyway, Pace truck's gonna pull on off. Aaron Smith, Keaton Jones, your top 2. And he's already down and away. Green flag. Back out here at Indianapolis.
Green flag.
Aaron Smith, Keaton Jones, staying up top. Shifting in through the gears as they go into turn 1 here. And how about Tony Hilbrand's getting a nice jump on Hayes Booth there. Tony Hilbrand's going to go for that 3rd spot. Can he take it?
I think he will. Oh, no, Hayes fighting back.
Fighting tough on the outside, but it's really hard to be side by side. Ah,
it is.
No. Oh, man.
He still hasn't cleared him.
Look at that, side draft in there. Nice battle there for the 3rd position between Tony Hilbrand's Hayes Booth. And now, and this is where I feel like on the bottom in 3, you're gonna see Tony get it. Oh man, look at those cars sideways. And Tony Hilbrand's will complete that pass for the 3rd position.
That was a great battle between those 2.
Yep. And as that happened, the front 2 did pull away, but they're not really battling right now. Tom Mercier, how about this guy? Up in 5th position, as I talk about him, he's getting passed by Tommy Gossett, our pole sitter. Interesting there. We worried about him at the beginning of the race, but now he's making us look foolish, and he's coming back to the front. How about Tom? Up in the 5th, now 6th, but he started way back in the field, 21st. But how about the, you know, we're talking about these big movers. Keaton Jones in 2nd, started back in 23rd.
Yes.
So, I mean, obviously our biggest mover here so far tonight is Keaton Jones in that number 55 in 2nd place.
And another big mover is TCB, Terrell Baker. He started 24th, and he's running in the top 10 right now in 9th. So that we got a couple big movers. A couple big movers up here in the top 10.
Yeah, and talk about TCB, what an up and down race he's had. We're only on lap 30 here as we come across the line. I mean, he's spun, he's been in the lead, he's been in the wall, and now he's coming back for the front. I mean, what a race so far for TCB as we got a side-by-side battle for that 6th position. Howie Briss kind of had a quiet night, looking to the inside, Tom Mercier, and up ahead of them, wow. Tony Hilbrand's and Hayes Booth getting close off turn number 2. Now we're going to go 3 wide.
Wow. Yeah, I've seen TCB getting a little loose there coming off turn 2, as you were mentioning about these guys. Wow.
And they're 3 wide going into 3. Someone's going to have to lift, and nobody is. Oh, boy, look out.
Wow, look at Tommy Gossett just driving it in there on the nose of Tony Hilbrand's. I don't know if Tony really took kind to that or not. That was pretty close.
Oh, and look at Hayes Booth on the outside trying to get a run. Now watch it. You're getting out of the groove here. Get out of the groove. Look out.
Oh, man. Tony had to catch the car there, but, man, nice job.
And as those guys lift, look at the run that Howie Briss has behind him. He's looking to gain some spots as they go into turn 1.
Yeah, Howie's like, you guys keep racing like that.
Tommy's in the wall.
Tommy Gossett in the wall. Oh.
And here we go again. Watch out. Coming off this corner. Just like Anthony Emery earlier, you can't get off the wall once you get into it.
Yeah, it kind of just grabs you and you stick to it like glue, but no caution for that incident. So poor Tommy Gossett going to lose tons of positions and attain some damage.
Wait. Yeah, back outside the top 20 now. How about this I mean, Aaron Smith and Keaton Jones are gone, but about 3rd, 4th, 5th on back, they are just all over the place. Look at Anthony Emery, TCB. Oh, Tom Mercier getting in the wall going into 3.
Man, I think we're going to start getting a stripe counter for this race, kind of like Darlington.
I know, I was like, are we at Darlington or Indy?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Get the Indy stripe counter.
Yeah, we got a battle up here. John Barry looking to the inside of Howie Briss. This is for the 5th position. John Barry looking close, but gets loose off the turn there.
Wow.
And now you see him hooking right on that white line. Beautiful line there for John Barry as he goes to the inside of Howie. Howie gets that nice run off the corner, though. And TCB is right there on a couple laps fresher tires, remember, back up into 7th. Where is he going to go?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think right now TCB's just going to kind of weigh out his options here and see what the... Oh, we got a spinner. Oh, caution.
Oh, and it was Chad Oxendine.
Yeah, but whoa, what's going on here? I'm seeing Daniel Falkingham flipping off turn 4.
Whoa!
Daniel was not the cause of the caution, but he was actually flipping off turn 4. But we did
Oh my
see.
goodness! Was that maybe the caution?
I don't think it was
If it
because
wasn't,
Chad.
we need to get a replay of Daniel though, because he just barrel rolled down
Yeah.
off turn 4. Unbelievable.
Yeah, let's go back and look at Daniels here and take you a little bit on that, and then we'll go back and look and see what actually happened with Chad. Right now we're riding on board Daniel Falkingham. Watch this.
Unbelievable.
Whew.
Wait till you guys see this. That. Oh my goodness.
Chad
And
Oxendine.
yeah, Chad Oxendine going for a spin.
I think Chad was the one that was the caution because he was in traffic. Daniel wasn't in traffic.
Wow.
But riding on board Chad Oxendine, oh, he had some help.
Oh, somebody really threw it into 3 there.
That was the 53. That is the 53 is Michael Keithley. So Michael Keithley and Chad Oxendine making contact there to bring out the next caution here. This is caution number 4.
Yeah. Man. Kind of a crazy little.
This is a crazy.
There,
this
yeah.
is a crazy caution for one. The caution was caused by some contact between Chad Oxendine and Michael Keithley. While that's going on, Daniel Falkingham just loses the car on his own and actually barrel rolls a couple times. So that was crazy.
Yeah, pit stops happening here though. A lot of the leaders are in. Some guys choosing to stay out, but we'll check that in a minute. Let's see who is going to win this race off of pit road. Aaron Smith. Really been, I would say, the dominant car so far tonight, bringing him down. Hayes Booth overshooting the pit stall a little bit.
I've seen that a lot tonight, actually. There's been a lot of drivers overshooting their pit stalls.
And it looks like Aaron Smith easily going to win the race off of pit road here.
Very easily.
Yeah, big time. Man, look at that.
But we did have Tony Hillbrands, Joseph Lombard, Michael Keithley, Pierce Maffitt. They stayed out.
And, well, we got another lap or, a lap and a half or so. Why don't we get Joseph Lombard up here?
Alrighty. Here you go.
Joseph Lombard in the MaxSpeedTV booth. Got a copy?
I do. How are you guys doing?
Very well. It's been an entertaining race, to say the least, so far. And we've seen you spin out already, but now you're choosing to stay out here, get some track position in second. Come back from the spin, no damage on the car. Obviously, the car looks loose, but you got some track position now. So what do you plan to do with it? And how's your race, besides your spin, going so far?
I think I have pretty good speed, but that spin was pretty weird because I was just taking it easy. I didn't turn the wheel too much, didn't even gas it, and it just went around on me out of nowhere. So that was surprising to me when it just snapped on me, but thankfully it didn't hit anything, just spun it. Yeah, mainly I'm just up here just to get track position. If another caution comes out, I'll definitely come down pit road, get some fresher tires. But other than that, I think the car, yeah, it's loose in the first couple of laps, but after that, it seems to handle pretty well, get some good speed, and so far so good. This race is all right. I mean, I know we've had a few cautions already, but I wouldn't say it isn't that bad. At least we're getting some green flag racing. So far so good. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Hopefully the viewers are as well.
Well, I know we are, and I'm sure the viewers are. Hopefully we can, clean up the cautions a little bit, get some races in here. But these cautions go quick. We're on 1 to green, so we'll let you get back at it. And good luck. Restarting second here. Go get them. Good luck the rest of the race.
Yeah, that's what I've been wishing the last couple of weeks, is hopefully get some green flag racing. It's been a little mess a couple of weeks, but hopefully it'll clean up a little bit. I've been trying to keep an eye out on things, but yeah, appreciate it. Hopefully it's a good race for the rest of it. We're about at the halfway point. So far so good. See what we can get out of it.
All right, good luck.
Thanks, man.
That was the 5th. Excuse me. I think I said 4th. So.
So now in this caution, yeah, we got 7 guys that did stay out here. Tony Hillbrands, Joseph Lombard, Michael Keithley, Pierce Moffitt, Zachary Mertez, Anthony Sharps, and Ethan Workman. staying out. Aaron Smith, the first guy on fresh tires in the 8th position. So we'll have to watch that bright yellow car to see how quickly he gets to the front. All right, Jeff. Well, pace truck's about to pull on off, so hopefully we get some green racing in here.
Hopefully. All righty. So far, everyone watching, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. I know I have. Pace truck's getting ready to pull back in after the 5th caution. I said 4th, but it's the 5th. And there's the green flag. We're back underway here at Indy. Oh, we've got trouble. Are they going to make it out of it? I think they did. I didn't see nobody really get into a bad incident, but we had some cars making contact back there.
Yeah, big time stack up on that restart. Cars all over on top of each other, but they make it through so far.
I think they done an excellent job keeping it, all together back there, because it looked like it was going to get hairy there for a minute.
Man, Tony Hilbrand said, "See you later" on this restart. He is gone.
He did.
From Joseph Lombard, and we got a battle for 4th here. Zachary Mertez looking to the inside of Pierce Moffitt. That is for 4th. These guys choose to get that track position. Aaron Smith, look at him, fast right behind these guys on them fresh tires. Oh, we got somebody off the track there.
Hayes Booth.
Oh, man.
Oh, no, not Hayes.
One of our fast guys so far, losing a ton of time. Oh, man, somebody just got really close to hitting the pit wall there. Man, that was close.
Was that right in front of Hayes?
Yeah, in front of that,
That was the 45.
Man, that was close.
Who is the 45? Aaron Brown. That was Aaron Brown.
But they made it. And Aaron Smith coming up front, continuing his march on them fresh tires. He will move into the...
Oh, we got Aaron Brown spinning off turn 2.
No caution, but it's Aaron Brown.
Yeah,
I believe, yep.
That was Aaron Brown going off the racetrack off turn 2.
And he hit them tires, too, right in the inside hard.
And the only reason there isn't a caution is because he was technically off the racing surface. So, man, tough break for him, and he will take his car behind the wall. So,
well, I'm glad that a caution didn't come out, though.
Yeah.
But a tough break for him as he loses it off, too. And we got battles everywhere right now. TCB, Sean Williams going by some of the slower cars on older tires.
Well, cue the Jaws music for Joseph Lombard, because he's got some company coming.
Yeah, look at that beautiful bright yellow car of Aaron Smith right behind him. And I think Joseph, oh look, okay, Joseph going to the inside, kind of blocking a little bit.
Wow, he's blocking hard.
He's racing, there you go.
Yeah.
But I think at this point here, he's got the run, you gotta let him go. I mean, he's got the fresher tires. Don't put your car in danger to get wrecked.
Exactly.
You might lose a couple spots here, but hey, finishing 5th or 6th or running 5th or 6th is way better than 25th. So
exactly.
Joseph Lombard there settling into 3rd. Probably not.
Nah.
I tell you what, right behind Joseph Lombard, Zachary Mertz, I feel like he's had a lot of trouble this year, a lot of bad luck. It's nice to see him running up here in the top 5. It may be on a little strategy, but regardless, 4th place here for Zachary. Yeah, 27th, up to that 4th position, but Keaton Jones now, who's been pretty quick here tonight, looking for that 4th spot as he gets a run here down the backstretch.
Yeah, Keaton's looking to get Zachary here coming into turn 3. We'll see if he can clear him, and he will.
Absolutely.
Now he's going to work on Joseph here and see if he can get around him.
Yep, and speaking of the Jaws music, up for the lead, Aaron Smith is there on Tony Hilbrand. He is all over the back bumper coming off turn number 4. Let's see if he makes a move to the inside. Oh, Tony. Okay, get a little block in there.
Yeah, and Aaron goes to the outside. Don't know if that was a really good move or not. He's probably not going to be able to get him on the outside. He's going to have to get to his inside.
And it's going to be a really tough oh, but look at him. He's going to do the crossover.
Yeah.
Oh, but there's no room. He's in the grass, basically.
He was giving it everything he had to get around Tony in turn 1.
Man, look at Tony. Oh, he's sliding up, Careful. There you go.
Wow. Aaron back on. Oh, contact.
Jeez.
Wow, man, these two are going at it.
Tony Hilbrand's saying, I'm not going to give up without a fight here. Really? Oh, look at him throw it into 3.
Wow. Well, Aaron, it was working when Aaron come off turn 2. It was working pretty good for him. But, man, he will clear him on the high side, actually.
Yep, and now that he gets that line that he wants, he pulls away pretty easily. You see this, them tires. No match for Aaron Smith for Tony Hilbrand's. Behind these guys for the 5th position, Joseph Lombard, Howie Brisk, TCB. Very up and down night. He's looking to the inside, Joseph Lombard here for the 6th position. Side by side, right behind him, Anthony Emery, who's also had a pretty wild night so far. Oh, and he's sliding up. Oh, man. And then Sean Williams now taking advantage of that contact.
Yes, Sean
Williams wants to get by, but oh man, Anthony really drives down the outside.
Anthony's like, nah, I don't want you having that position.
Yeah, Anthony's got speed tonight. You know, he got him to get in the wall, but he's definitely got speed, and he's hanging tough on that outside.
Yes, and John Barry up the 3rd.
Yeah. How
got
about
around
that?
Tony Hilbrands. Here comes Howie Brisk looking to get around Tony Hilbrands now. Tony was
outside.
Tony was 2nd at the beginning of the lap, but he is now back to 4th. Well, he's fighting for 4th. He's trying to stay in 3rd. But Howie's going to get in here. Oh, he's TCB. TCB. Tyrell is going to go underneath him here and complete the pass. Tony Hilbrands back to 5th.
Yeah. Back up to the top 5 now goes TCB.
Well, actually, that was 6th. Excuse me, I said back to 5th.
No, we got 3 wide action back here a little bit. Now William Schmidt backs out of it, but Joseph Lombard, Zachary Mertez, 2 of the guys that did stay out on that last caution, kind of falling back now through the field, but they're still racing for a top 10 spot. Yeah, we got Chad blinking there.
Wow, he's really blinking. I'm riding along with Sean Williams right here, and man, Chad just keeps going in and out, in and out, in and out. Wow.
I'll tell you what, Sean's up in front of him saying, please don't hit me, I don't know where you are.
Yeah. I mean, hey, that can get scary. I mean, I've had it happen to me where I'm blinking and other drivers are scared of me, so I pull off. And when I'm racing and not having issues, and there's other drivers that are, it can be really scary because you don't really know what's going to happen. I mean, you could be racing side by side at Talladega or Daytona, and all of a sudden the car beside you just blinks out, and you're like, where'd he go? Then all of a sudden he just spawns right back in front of you, and you're like, oh crud, and you just like kind of get like creeped out and you wreck.
Tony Hilbrand's continuing to slide back as Chad Oxnight's going to get by him. And right behind him, here comes Anthony Emery for that spot as well. Obviously, the tires really starting to fade there for Tony.
Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah, it seems like staying out works for a couple laps. And once, you know, just a couple laps get on those tires, they kind of fade more than the fresh tires. And they just really aren't no match, it seems like.
Yeah, couldn't say that better myself. I think you're right about that. But we are past halfway now, folks. We are 4 laps past halfway.
Really, the only side-by-side battle on the track is for 11th. We got William Schmidt and Tommy Gossett.
Yes.
Remember, our pole sitter, who's had a pretty rough race so far, going by for 11th.
Yep. So this race is now on its downward spiral to the checkered downward spiral. I'll get it out right to the checkered flag. I don't know what spiral, whatever I said was.
You can do it.
Well,
we have a yellow. Somebody in the back. We got Joey Stone around.
I'm seeing Joey Stone and Luke Alfaro.
Oh my goodness.
And Joey's not happy. I just heard him come over the radio talking to Luke Alfaro in a very strict voice.
Yep.
It looks like Luke just clipped him.
Oh, man.
But going back and looking at this, we're right on board here. Going back and looking at this, it kind of looks like Joey Stone just started pushing up towards Luke.
Yeah, and then he just gets clipped, and then when Joey is kind of sitting on the track, he's going to get absolutely clobbered by Ethan Workman, who actually just took his car behind the wall.
Yes, he did.
Oh, man, that was a hard hit. Yep.
That was. Wow, that gave Joey a lot of damage. If Ethan wouldn't have, if he would have been able to react to what happened, it wouldn't have hit him. I think everybody would have been okay. But man,
Yeah.
that right there is just bad. That's tough.
Well, I think we ran enough laps there to where we'll see a lot of guys pit again. Probably most of the
I think
leaders, I would
so.
say.
It'll surprise me if they don't. About to find out though. Pit should be open this time by, and it looks like Aaron Smith is headed towards pit road. But yeah, they're going to come down.
Oh yeah, yeah. Tires definitely mean a lot here. We've seen that, and it's going to bring the whole field down pit road.
This track can eat up tires. Like will eat up tires.
Joseph Lombard will stay out to lead a lap. He did not lead a lap yet, so that's a bonus point. Very important bonus point there for Joseph Lombard.
Yeah. And we mentioned a little bit ago that we said this is kind of like, is this Indy or Darlington? Because there was a lot of people hitting the wall, and we was telling them they was getting Indy stripes. There's also been a lot of angry drivers out here tonight too in these, so it's kind of a little bit of short track tempers as well. So I think we got a little mix of some short track / Darlington racing here tonight.
Yeah, at the big 2.5 mile rectangle. What's going on here? Aaron Smith wins the race out there once again. John Barry, nice pit stop there, coming out second.
Yes.
And you got Keaton Jones and Sean Williams and Chad Oxendine. So making some good headway there on pit road.
Joseph Lombard was the lone car to stay out, though. I think he just done it to lead a lap. I'm pretty sure he'll come in this time by. Doesn't it'll surprise me.
Let's see, Jeff, you want to talk to somebody?
Yeah, let's talk to John Barry.
All right.
Aaron, what are your
John
tires?
Barry, you got a copy?
No.
No.
Oh, hi.
So, tell us how it's going out there for you so far, John.
It's going all right. I made myself a bit of a fool earlier, gave myself a speeding penalty, and was in the back and stayed out. Decided not to go down pit road because apparently I don't know what I'm doing there, and got track position back. So otherwise, it's doing all right.
Well, what's track conditions out there like for you? We've heard a few people say that the car is, kind of on the, okay side, and a lot of people say it's on the loose side. What's your thoughts?
It's a bit loosey goosey coming out of the corners, but it drives like how it's been all the tricks I've done so far with this car, just slippery on exit. So I'm used to it. I know some guys are a little bit more looser coming out of corners than some others. Some guys are really charging hard into the corner and like completely missing the apex. But it's been all right.
Yeah. All right, John. Well, thanks for talking with us here, and good luck on the restart and the rest of the race.
I'm going to need it. Thank you.
Well, of course, we just curt.
A little loosey-goosey.
Yep. Yeah, hey, I mean. Yeah, I think we're getting ready to go back green here, and 47 laps into this 80-lap race here at Indianapolis. Sean Williams in third. How about that? Had a great top 5 last week at Pocono, and trying to back that up here.
He is, yeah. All right, Jared. Well, I got him going last time, so
Yeah.
you have the honors again.
Aaron Smith, like we see a lot in this season so far, but with no wins, leading here for another restart. Pace truck's going to pull on off that, again, beautiful bright yellow machine. Going to lead him down to the green. Green flag's back out here in Indianapolis. Aaron Smith down to the bottom, trying to break that draft. John Barry following him right behind him. Sean Williams in third. A pretty spread out restart there for the top 3. As they go into turn 1, all single file through the... Oh, man, Howie Briscoe a little sideways there behind these guys. And now Tony Hillbrand's going to dive to the inside. But he gets run off the corner. They stay single file now. And I tell you, Chad up there in 4th. He's obviously qualified second, had the connection issues, fell all the way to the back, was in last place, has slowly but surely worked his way through the field. Now he's in 4th, looking to get that 3rd position for Sean. He has a nice run on him coming off 4. Watch that draft now. Let's see if he uses it to his advantage. He will. Looks to the inside, side by side across the yard of bricks. And I believe Chad's is probably going to have the spot going into the corner. Yep, Sean's just going to lift, let him go. Move Chad to third.
I was going to say, it looks like Sean's going to lift and let him go, and he sure did.
Oh!
So.
Man, right behind him, Tom Mercier got really sideways, and they're still sideways. TC, oh, and TC was going to the inside. Watch out.
Woo!
Yeah, Tom really had to save that car in turn 2. He almost overcorrected, saved it, but he lost a lot of momentum. He's going to lose a spot to TCB. Here comes Howie Briss. Here comes Tony Hillbrands.
Here comes Zachary Martez.
They're all going by. It's like a
They're all going by. Yeah.
Look out, look out.
Oh, man, Zachary about got into Tom there.
Yeah, and he's apologizing over the radio right now immediately.
He is. Tom said it's all good, so
Tom Mercier,
that's just the racing incident. Woo.
And then as Anthony, and you know what? Anthony making it 3 wide there, that might have been Zach reacting to that, and that's what happened there. 3 wide into 3 usually doesn't work, and it almost was ugly there. But luckily they all saved it.
It was almost ugly, yeah, you can say that again. And Zachary just mentioned that we were 3 wide for a second.
Yep. All right, 50 laps in now here. 30 laps to go.
Oh, Joseph Lombard losing it off turn 2.
Oh, that's going to be caution. Oh, man.
But he doesn't get hit. Nobody hits him. He doesn't hit anything, so that's the good news. Joseph loses it again, but he doesn't hit anything, so that's good.
Wow, he really lost that late.
He did.
He was really about on the straightaway almost, and and just goes around, doesn't hit anything again.
That was an odd. I will say that was an odd spin from him. I'm not really sure what. Wow, you could see though coming off turn 2, he was really fighting that car all the way through turn 2. And when he come off the turn, that car was just going all every way you didn't want it to go really, and he just lost it. So, wow, man, tough break for Joseph.
Yep.
Hopefully he can come back from that again and go forward here, as we are at lap number 50.
It's not too many. It's not too many times, as we're under caution for the 7th time here tonight, it's not too many times that you can spin out twice in a race and still have no damage from it. So a little bit of luck with bad luck, you know? So, I mean, hey.
I will say Joseph has some luck on his side tonight. Now, I can't say that for a lot of the other races that's happened before, because so far in this season it seems like just sadly Joseph's had some bad luck. So I'm saying this is a good thing. He's had some good luck on his side tonight along with some bad luck. So it's kind of I guess you could say even out a little bit, because he's spinning but he's not hitting anything, or nobody's hitting him to give him any damage. So I mean, he's still got a competitive race car that he can work back to get up to where he was.
I think you'll see a lot of leaders stay out here. As I say that, Aaron Smith, he's faking it. Yep. I was gonna say, I don't think he's gonna give up that track position. Have 7 cautions again tonight, so you know, maybe a little bit. Well, let's see. Somebody getting their lap back here. Joey Stone, we saw, had that hard crash. Somehow that car's still running when he got hit at full speed there when he spun a couple cautions ago. But he will get the free pass and actually is going to be back on the lead lap in the 26th position. So we'll have 26 cars on the lead lap here. And we only have about 5 cars out of this race. Ethan Workman, Aaron Brown, Ben Miles, Brad Bothwell, Will Klein, all out of this race here from crashes. And we saw just a few takers at the back come in pit row. Joseph Lombard went for the spin. He pit. Dominic Capalupos pit. And just a couple other guys. But obviously everyone in the front pack here going to stay out here. We'll get the one to go here this time by. And be under 30 laps to go.
Yep. well, let's give somebody else the TV jinx here.
Oh no.
We're gonna get Mr. Sean Williams up here.
Be a quick one.
Yeah. Sean Williams, you got a copy?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, not much. Hey, I see you're up front here again tonight. How's it feeling right now for you?
It's all right. Car gets a little bit slidey, but that's when it's fun. So hopefully we can close this thing out up here.
Yeah. Well, what's your thoughts here for the rest of the race here?
We're good on fuel, but probably not tires. So we get another yellow. Probably come get some more tires. So I'm just gonna try and hold my position up here.
How bad is the track conditions eating the tires up here tonight?
It's not too bad, but there is a noticeable difference from old and new tires. So once you get like more than 5 or 6 laps, you can kind of start to notice it. But close to the end, you know, it's going to be a game of who wants to stay out and risk it if we get a late race yellow.
Yeah. All right, Sean. Well, good luck there on the restart, and good luck for the rest of the race.
Thank you. And hey, Rudy, I know you're there.
Hi.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
Jerry?
yeah. Come on,
Jerry
come
Bear,
on.
Okay, hey,
I was
I'll
getting
allow
ready,
you guys.
I was getting ready to say, how come you didn't say Jerry Bear? Usually you do.
He's so
It's fine.
quiet.
I see. Hey, I was letting Jeff talk to you. I see how it is. It's all right. Yep. You just get back in your little race car and go out there and drive. I'll sit here and
Yes,
yell at you.
Yes, sir.
Get back
All
in
right.
when to get out of it. Good luck, Sean.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right, Sean.
I think.
Bob said, I'm not letting you have that.
Yeah.
Oh, but TCB's got a nice running look to the inside of Sean here, going into 2. And hopefully he doesn't slide up, but he gets a nice run off the corner, and TCB move him to 4th. Oh!
Oh, wow. Whoa.
Look at him all over the place.
Him and Sean Williams dicing it
Oh
up
my
right there.
gosh! Sean Williams and TCB putting on a show there for the 4th spot. Right behind him, here comes Howie Briss. Oh man, getting close to the wall was Tony there. And now, TCB and Sean are still side by side right ahead of them.
I don't know why, but I thought of the do-si-do when they were doing that. I was like, swing your partner around there.
Yep, and they're still battling hard. A couple of really good battles all in this little area here. Sean Williams, TCB still side by side for that 4th position. TCB on the outside trying to get the run. Oh man, look how sideways those cars are.
Yeah, they really were sideways right there, man. Here comes Zachary Mertez. He's looking to get it around. It looks like Hayes Booth on the outside. I don't know how that's going to really work out on the outside. I've seen it done a couple times here tonight. But the inside lane's really the best lane to use.
Yeah, and look at William Schmidt now coming to the outside of Hayes Booth. We saw Hayes Booth on the apron kind of falling back a little while ago, and now he's trying to work his way back up to where he was earlier in this race. Side by side, this is for 9th. Right in front of him, Zachary Mertez is in the wall.
Yes, Zachary into the wall there a little bit, but he's okay now.
There's another guy that just joined this battle who has had a very quiet night, who has led the points for a lot of this season so far, Jacob Fenn. In the 99 up here battling with these guys, having to get some good racing.
Good to see Jacob coming up here and battling with these guys.
I tell you what, we got to go back up to this battle with Sean and TCB, because they were just ducking and diving again on the front stretch, and they are racing hard for that 4th spot. Oh man, they got sideways. Both of them did. It's like they hit something on the track, but obviously there wasn't. But they all just like lost at the same time. And here comes Tony now.
Yeah, Tony's looking to get in here. He's going to say, "I won't go around you guys."
Oh man, he really threw it in there.
He did.
Here comes oh, this is going to be contact. There's contact. Oh, there they go.
The yellow flag is out.
Howie Briss into it. Sean Williams. Oh, and Tony Hilbrands gets clobbered.
Yes, he does.
By Anthony Sharps.
Anthony Sharps. Well, let's go back and take a look at this.
Oh my goodness. We saw the hard racing there.
Yeah.
It looked like Tony really threw it in there, and then Sean just had a really good run when they went up the track. And honestly, I think in that case right there, Sean just kind of slid up into Tony there.
Oh, that's exactly what you see. Sean just looks like he got tight underneath Tony and just started pushing up the racetrack. Really nothing he could do, just a racing incident.
Then Howie Brisk gets involved, just an innocent bystander from those guys with the contact. But right before that, I mean, Tony threw it into turn 3 really hard on TCB. I thought that was going to be a wreck. And then other people decided to wreck. So
yeah, crazy.
Yeah, unfortunately, another caution here tonight. We had a couple guys take it behind the wall. Joey Stone is out of the race now. Yeah, some really hard racing there. Turns ugly, and we're under caution once again. Let's see if anybody comes down pit road. And wow, Aaron Smith, a lonely guy out there.
He's a loner, yep.
William Schmidt's gonna stay out with Aaron, but everybody else coming down pit road to get some tires. These guys working their way into their pit stalls. Tommy Gossett over fresh tires behind him. We've seen after a couple laps, the people that stay out, they just kind of start to fade. But Aaron Smith has also been probably the fastest car here tonight.
Yep, no doubt about it.
Well, we had a couple takers that stayed out. Stefan Purcell, Michael Keithley, and William Schmidt also staying out there with Aaron Smith. So we got 4 cars staying out. Tom is in 5th, but he did come down pit road, but it looks like he just kind of drove through the pits there, and he probably will come down pit road here this time.
I think he will.
And Justin Morgan will get the free pass on this caution flag, putting 26 cars on lead lap.
Well, anybody you want to talk to this time, Jared?
Well, we're actually getting the 1 to green here. We can quickly, I mean, let's see if we can quickly get, I don't know. Let's see. What about Michael Keithley?
All right, here he is.
Michael Keithley in the MaxSpeedTV booth. Got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, you're running P3 here. Decided to stay out, get some track position. I know we're going green really quick, but we just want to get a word with you here and on the decision on the strategy. And how's the car feeling for you out there? I know we've had a lot of cautions, but how's your race going so far?
Race has been up and down. Car feels kind of stable, but it does get loose at times. I'm honestly just up here trying to get experience for the most part. Trying not to wreck any of these guys. I know I got into Chad on accident, but just trying to get some experience and hopefully have a good race.
Yeah, obviously we're seeing a lot of cautions. What do you think the reasoning is? Is the car just really loose on the new tires? People just maybe being impatient? What's going on out there?
I think a lot of people are being impatient because, like you said, the first lap, car is really loose, but about after the second lap, it gets really stable, and a lot of people just aren't checking up or being patient enough for it.
Yeah, it's kind of what we're seeing up here. Well, we're going green really quick here, so thanks for talking with us, and good luck the rest of your race. Restarting P3. Good luck.
Yep, thank you, guys.
All right, you can get him going this time, Jared.
All righty. And Tom Mercier also did decide to stay out, so he just drove through the pits, comes out in 5th. And so with our top 5 choosing not to pit here, Chad Oxstein will be in 6th, first car on new tires. Pace truck pulling off. Aaron Smith, dominant car tonight, already on the gas. Green flag's back out here at Indianapolis.
Green, green, green.
And you already see, guys, who's that for? Stefan Purcell doesn't really get that good of a jump. Here comes Tom Mercier to the outside. And wow, he just really drives right around him. Stefan Purcell kind of off the pace a little bit. Watch out, Chad. Goes to the inside. They're going to go 3 wide, trying to get by that 57. And TCB looking to the inside of Chad. And oh man, we got cars all over the place back here. We got Hayes Booth making a run.
No caution though. Tommy Gossett.
Oh, and Tommy Gossett is in the grass on the back stretch.
Yeah, Tommy Gossett and Pierce Moffitt, but they went down to where the you know, they're off the racing surface, so there's no caution coming out for those two.
Man, just a lot of contact here tonight. Oh man,
really a lot.
Anthony
of contact.
Emery into the wall off turn 4, trying to save it. He does. But man, this the Stefan Purcell car just a little bit slow in the way. He slides up. Here comes Joseph Lombard to the inside. And he's just trying to get out of the way of these guys, and
wow, just crazy.
I don't know how they got through all that, but they did.
They sure did.
For the 3rd position, Tom Mercier.
Yes.
3rd. Michael Keithley on a little bit older tires, but he's gone from 5th to 3rd. Here comes TCB behind him in 5th, who is the first guy on fresh tires, so he's looking good. TCB, Chad Oxendine, John Barry. Those are your guys on the fresh tires. And here comes TCB. Oh, no! That's going to be a big wreck. That's going to be a big wreck.
Yellow flag is out.
Yep, there's a caution. Let's go back and take a look at this. TCB.
Oh, and they're still wrecking. They're still wrecking. There's cars everywhere.
Wow. All right, we'll go on board with Michael Keithley.
Oh, God.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I did. GCB drove down pit road, but Michael Keithley, you're going to see he's going to get loose off turn number 4. And unfortunately, TCB just, he was trying to go low to avoid him. And Michael Keithley just spun into him. And man, that was a hard hit. He will probably be done for the day, but there was more carnage afterwards.
There was. I know Joseph was screaming on the mic. There's a wreck in turn 4.
Cody Miller gets into the back of Keaton Jones when they're all avoiding this crash.
Oh, okay. I see that now. Yes. Cody Miller into the back of Keaton.
Yeah, that's some heavy contact there. And we saw TCB when he got into the back of Keithley there. TCB went down pit road at probably about 170 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Keeps it off the wall, but no damage for TCB. And you know, iRacing would give him a black flag for that, but he will get that clear because he was avoiding a crash. Well, causing and avoiding a crash. But
Aaron Smith is coming down pit road, so he is going to lead these guys down. Some guys do stay out. It looks like Hayes Booth stays out along with Joseph Lombard. Looks like Zachary Mertes stayed out. I think that's the 5 car of Dominic. No, that was not the 5 car of Dominic Capilupo. That was TCB there staying out.
Yeah, they got really similar cars. I've been calling them each other too tonight. It's like, man, it's like, which one are you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you really take a look at it, TCB's whole front end is all yellow. And then if you look at Dominic, he has blue on the front end. So, I mean, there is a little bit of a resemblance there. But still yet, they're both Kellogg's cars, so I can get them easily confused. So, but Tom Mercier stayed out. So he will be your race leader with Chad Oxendine behind him. And then behind Chad, it's John Barry.
And we saw Tom on that run right there. He was on a little bit older tires than the guys behind him, but he was actually still moving forward, making passes. He got up to 3rd there, so obviously he's got the setup down really well, and the tires, and great restart for Tom. Now he's gonna be leading this thing. And I want to mention something really quick. I'm really afraid to interview people because look what just happened. We interviewed Michael Keithley, and what happened?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Are we done with the? So is this Joseph saying he's done with interviews for the evening?
I think everybody's gonna say that. We interviewed Michael Keithley, and now he's dead. So I mean, like, it's like, man, what are we doing wrong here? We just want to talk to these people, and then stuff like that happens.
Hey, it happens. I don't know.
I believe we are under call.
I'm not saying that me and Rudy calls it or that me and you calls it, but Rudy can tell you that there have been, since I've been helping Rudy for these 4 or 5 years that's been, I can't keep track, but I know it's been a long time that I've been helping Rudy now. Rudy can tell you that there have been people that tell us that we jinx them every time we would get them into it, because Rudy would pull somebody and he's like, I don't want to get jinxed.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, they've actually refused to interview us. Let us interview them. Yeah, they will not. They just they won't even answer them.
Yeah, there have been a few that won't answer us. Yeah.
Yeah, and come to find out at the end of the night, we talked to them and they said because we didn't want to get jinxed. That's no lie.
That is no lie, though. Michael Keithley will take his car behind the wall, though, so, man, tough break for him. But the lights are already, man, I tell you what, I wasn't expecting these cautions to go so quick here at Indy. But
I love it, though. Let's get it going. Come on.
But I remember now that iRacing a couple builds back did knock down the amount of caution laps for the bigger tracks. So I think that's why we are seeing this. I know that's why we're seeing this, and that's great. But I'm just not used to it. So.
Yep, half a lap from the restart here. Get the restart in lap 65. Getting close to the end of this thing. Less than 20 to go. So
yeah.
You know, we got Joseph Lombard now back up into the top 5 now. But, you know, we saw him stay out earlier, was in second on a restart, so now he's back up in the top 5. Our top 5, we got Hayes Booth, Ford, John Barry, Chad Oxendine, and Tom Mercier going to be leading the field to green here.
Hopefully it works out this time for Joseph. We'll see what happens. TCV's back here behind Zachary Mertez. So a lot of these guys up front here doing pretty good so far. And when we get the green flag, we'll have 16 laps to go.
Yep. And Aaron Smith also, who pitted there from the lead, is back in 12th now. So we'll have to see how he does. All right, Jeff.
Yep. Pace truck's getting ready to head down pit road. Come on, iRacing Pace truck. There we go. He's on pit road. Waiting for Tom Mercier. He is the control car. He's holding these guys back a little bit. There he goes. There's the green flag. We're back underway here at Indianapolis for the Laura Arca Series. 16 laps remain.
I just wanted to mention, guys, Mike Keithley is in chat here. He's saying, I got pulled up into the booth. Guys, here we go.
There
it is. Yep. Yep.
Unfortunately, it happens. I mean, I've had it happen to me when you guys interview me. I mean, it's weird. I mean, you're doing nothing wrong. We're just want to talk to you.
I think it's a mental thing. I think this is kind of how I see it. I mean, don't take this to heart, Michael. Nobody else, if you're listening. I just think that when we pull people in to interview them, they get nervous, and then that nervousness stays with them on the restarts, and they're like,
Up front, battle for the lead. Here comes Chad Oxendine.
Oxendine.
Yep, and look at John Barry going to the inside, 3 wide for the lead.
Woo.
And
John's not afraid to stick it in there.
He's going to lift. Wow, he's going to lift and let him go.
He did. I think that was a good call.
Yeah, we're going to see if Chad can clear time, but Tom's fighting tough on that outside. And I tell you what, that outside line hanging tough, but they've got a little bit fresher tires, but we'll see. Oh, Chad gets a little loose off the corner there. And John's going to go to the inside with him.
Yeah, I think it's Daniel. Yeah, Daniel Falkingham.
Oh, man. Yeah, Daniel out of shape, off the pace, down the back. But, man, we got a good battle up front. And now look at Hayes Booth up here battling with these guys in 4th.
Wow.
And Chad Oxendine.
Wait, no, never mind. I was on replay. Whoops. I went back to look at what happened there, and for some reason I saw that. Never mind. So
Chad Oxendine from starting second to the back to the front, leading here at Indianapolis.
I saw TCB pull out there. I thought he was going to try something, but he's like, I better wait.
Yeah, and TCB working his way forward up to the 5th position, right behind Hayes Booth. Oh man, a little bit of blinking there and Joseph Lombard right behind him.
Zachary Mertez, but Zachary got a little woo.
And look at Aaron right behind him.
Slicing and dicing back here. Here comes Aaron Smith.
Yep, he lifts a little bit to get the run going into 3 now. Have some space, and here comes Zachary right to the inside of Joseph. That was close.
That was not what Aaron wanted to see right there. That kind of messed him up a little bit. Here comes Jacob Finn.
Yeah, and Aaron, obviously fast, got the fresher tires, but when they're side by side in front of you, there's just nowhere to go, and you just got to be really patient. But the problem is, we only got 13 laps to go.
Yeah.
And up front, John Barry did clear Tom Mercier, but the battle is for 4th. TCB, Hayes Booth, 4th place side by side through 1. Look at TCB, and
Joseph Lombard goes around, and this time he hits the wall.
Oh my goodness.
Damage to the 82. This is not good.
And it looks like, yep, Zachary Mertez gets into the side of him.
Yeah, we did hear. Well, I did. I don't know if you called it, but I did hear Joseph Lombard giving Zachary his displeasure. He did not like that.
And I tell you what, kind of go on board here, unless he's just getting his spot back. Maybe I thought Joseph was driving through the field to go up there and show him a little, but no, I think he's just getting his spot back.
Yeah, I think he's getting his spot back. I think Joseph gave him his displeasure. He come over the radio and said a few things. So, yeah, that just sucks. Joseph has kept the car clean all night in the incidents he's been in, and now this one gets the car. So that's just a bummer.
But yeah, Joseph Lombard, big time damage on the right side of that car, and I believe this is caution number 10. I think.
Yeah, I believe it is. Caution number 10. I believe when we get the green flag, we should have 10 laps to go. Oh, I saw that. Joseph showing some displeasure.
And yeah, and Joseph did. Yeah, he did kind of run into the side of him there under caution. Angry drivers here.
Hey, I tell you what, we've seen Darlington characteristics playing out tonight. Now we're seeing some short track tempers flaring.
Yeah, we're seeing it all tonight once again. We're seeing it all. I feel like that's like kind of 3 weeks in a row. We've seen just about everything in these races.
Yeah. A lot of fakers to pit road, that's for sure. And a couple of them.
But everybody is choosing to stay out. Tell you, I think
guys in the back are coming in, but that's.
Aaron Smith got up to 7th on that run with a little bit fresher tires. 12th to 7th on that run. But we're gonna hit this restart here with less than 10 laps to go.
I was thinking it would be 10 to go, but no, it looks like it's going to be 9 or 8 to go when we get the restart.
Yep.
Well, do we dare jinx someone else?
Oh boy. Let's see who we've talked to. Chad, we talked to John, TCB.
Have we talked to Tom?
Yeah. How about Zach?
Zach, okay.
You want to talk to Zach?
I don't know if I want to jinx Aaron or not.
Oh, so you want to jinx Zach?
I don't want to jinx any of them. Well, here you go, Jared. I'm pulling up Zach.
Okay. Zachary Mertez in the MaxSpeedTV booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, you've had a pretty solid run tonight inside the top 10 quite a bit. We saw the contact there with Joseph Lombard there. Obviously, he's a little bit upset, but it just kind of take us through your point of view there of what happened.
I mean, what else do you want me to say? He has every right to be upset. I got late on the brakes. I saw Aaron taking it 3 wide, and I saw he had a nose on my quarter panel. So my first instinct is it's getting down to the last laps. He's on fresher tires, and he wants to make the move. So I just got a little later on the brakes. I ended up locking it up, and I got into Joseph. I know he's real pissed. He came up and he gave me a little nudge on the right side. Of course, I apologize. I don't know what much else to say, but other than that, we had a solid run. I had my friend Michael Eckhart spotting for me early on in the race, and he helped me with this pit strategy, get me up here, and I'm just hoping we can do something with it.
Well, so far it seems to be working out, running in the 6th position. Started back in 27th, so obviously you moved through the field nicely tonight. Really quick, I know we're on 1 to green here, but I think you got anything to get up here in this top 5 and maybe even go up there and race for the win with these guys?
Honestly, I don't know if I have anything for some of these faster guys. I was almost the whole second off the pace in practice, but we've learned a lot. We picked up the pace, and I'm just gonna go for it, and I'm gonna try to race everybody as clean as I possibly can.
Yep, that's all you can do, and mistakes happen. I know you got into Joseph there, but it's part of racing. Hopefully, he moves on from it. Things happen. Mistakes are gonna happen. So 6th place though, getting ready to go green here. So good luck the rest of this race, and hopefully we didn't jinx you.
Well, crud. I moved him too early.
Yeah, you did. Thanks. But it's all right. Probably was saying thank you in the other channel.
Yeah.
Or maybe not thank you because I jinxed him. Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah, whoops.
If
Whoops,
he
my bad.
if he wrecks coming up here, I think I just ought to leave and I'm done. You know, I just.
Hey.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Hey, we all share the jinx here. I've jinxed some tonight. You've jinxed some tonight. We all jinx some. So it's kind of like an old Dale Earnhardt saying: you win some, you lose some, you wreck some. Well, in the MaxSpeedTV world, we jinx some, and yeah. So.
Oh man. All right, 9 laps to go. We'll be on this restart. Chad Oxendine is your leader. Made his, by the way, made his league debut last week, so in his second start here, battling for the win with John Barry, Tom Mercier, Trell Baker, Hayes Booth, your top 5. Pace truck's gonna pull off here. Once again for a restart. John Barry all over the back bumper, but Chad gets a good restart. Green flags back out once again. 9 laps to settle it here.
Question is, are we going to see another caution, or we have to use our green-white checkered attempts? Hopefully not, but
I hope not, but
yeah. I don't know what it's been.
and we saw that get kind of jumbled up on that restart. Aaron Smith quickly gets around Zachary Montez. Aaron moves up to the 6th position. And Aaron's got a run on Hayes Booth. That's for 5th. But there's really nowhere to go unless he's going to go to the outside, maybe? Nah, can't quite do that on the outside, I don't think. And right in front of these guys, TCB to the inside of Tom Mercier. This is for 3rd. TCB really quick tonight, has had the speed all night, has led a couple laps. TCB up to the top 3. And look at Hayes Booth with a run, going for 4th on Tom.
Yeah, Hayes, a really good run here. This is great to see. Hayes has really shown. Oh, wow, that was close.
Tom with the crossover. And
yeah.
Sideways.
Oh,
he got turned.
And caution.
Watch out, nobody hit him, nobody hit him.
He hit the wall, but I don't think nobody hit him. Hayes was clear of the traffic, but he did back into the wall, sadly, so he does have a little bit of rear end damage.
Yeah, Hayes got loose, it checked him up, and then when he had it corrected, Aaron lifted, but just not quite hard enough, and Aaron gets in the back of Hayes, spins him into the outside wall.
Man, tough break for Hayes. He had such a strong run going. He was looking strong.
Yeah,
wow.
It really is. I mean, great run last week, great run all day today.
Yes.
He can get the damage fixed, though. I know it's only going to be less than probably 5 laps to go on this restart, and we'll see if he can get any of those positions back. But Chad Oxendine continuing to lead this thing. Yeah, caution number 11 tonight in Indianapolis. And I do not think none of the leaders will pit here.
I wouldn't think they would.
No.
I mean, this is the wrong time to pit. I mean, this late in the race.
Yeah, you only got, like I said, less than 5 laps to go, and now it's time to go for the win now, obviously.
Yeah.
Yep, coming close to the opening to pit road once again. But like I said, I think we're going to see all your leaders for sure stay out. Maybe guys outside the top 10 maybe will come down pit road, I would imagine. And we'll see. You got some guys back here. Looks like Keaton Jones, maybe? Nope, nope. Yep, nobody. Howie Briss will get the lucky dog. He is 4 laps down, though. Was involved in a wreck earlier with, I believe it was Sean and Tony Hillbrands. So he fixes damage, but he is 4 laps down. Going to be 3 down now.
Yeah.
It is possible if we use all the green white checkers, he could get all his laps back. But
he could. Also, just to say thanks for you all that tuned in tonight to watch this race. We hope you have enjoyed it. I know I have, and it's going to get crazier, I think. Also, please don't forget, if it's your first time here, to hit that like and subscribe button for more MaxSpeedTV content. There's always something going on each week here at MaxSpeedTV. All kinds of great racing action from the iRacing service. Also, for this series, next week's race, we're back on a road course. We've already done one road course race this season, which was around Fort Sonoma. Well, next week we'll be at Watkins Glen.
Wow. Yeah, 2 road courses and 8 races. How about that?
Yeah.
We saw a wild race there. I remember, I know I was in the booth for that race, but I remember seeing, you know, believe it was Jarrett Leiber was out there dominating the race and got taken out by a lap car, and then Daniel went on to win that race. So saw a wild wild race out there in Sonoma, and Watkins Glen is a very fast road course. It
is.
You know, I would say definitely Sonoma. It's not as difficult as Sonoma, but like I said, you're going to have some really high speeds, 170, 180 miles an hour, maybe down that backstretch. Watkins on a very fast road course, but very fun. It's a very fun track to drive, and I think we'll see a good race there next week.
I think we will, yeah, especially when they go into the bus stop. You know, that'll be a crazy area for the race. Well, the lights are out on the pace truck, so that means that we don't have to use a green-white checker attempt at the moment. But I've got a sneaking suspicion we're going to have to use one at least.
We'll have a restart here with 4 laps to go.
Yep.
And, you know, we saw TCB get by Tom. They're moving to 3rd. He was charging hard. Could TCB, you know, already a winner at Daytona this year, looking for his 2nd win of the year and climb back up towards that point lead that he lost earlier in the season. Hey, I tell you, he's going to go for it. I know that. I know TCB. He's, you know, you get John Barry in front of him, Chad Axelrod. Really fast competitors, though, so it's not going to be easy. And Chad's looking for his first win. And you also got Aaron Smith now, who's up into the top 5, who's been very quick all night long. So I think we're set up here for a really good 4-lap shootout here.
I think we are.
Well, we'll see if this is the final restart here tonight. 4 laps to sell it here at Indianapolis for the Laura Arca Series. Thanks, everybody, again for tuning in. Chad Oxendine is going to be your leader here. Pace truck's pulling off. John Barry right in the back of him. Green flag back in the air. Chad Oxendine pulling away. TCB in 3rd. Tom and Aaron, your top 5. 4 to go. Now I think the guy to watch here is if Aaron can get by Tom really quick with those fresher tires, he might have a shot to get up there with those front 3. And look at John Barry and TCB, pretty close. Coming off 2. And Aaron's got to run for 4th. Let's see if he goes to the inside of Tom. He does. Aaron Smith looking for 4th. And oh man, up front, did Chad Oxendine just lag out?
He did, yeah. He got.
Oh my goodness, and he's still not back. Oh wait, oh, he's trying to come back. Oh man. And that's so tough in John Barry's position because you don't know where he is. Oh man, now he's back. He's back in front of them. He's lucky he didn't fall out there, man. That would have been a tough, tough break. 3 laps to go at Indianapolis. Everybody. Oh, we got a car spinning. Keaton Jones.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, but he's down on the inside. Let's come on. Hopefully we stay green here.
I think we will stay green.
We will.
There is no caution out yet.
All right, good. Keep it green. But up front, look at Aaron Smith. He's going for that third spot. I'm telling you, that 70, he's going to have a shot at this thing. If he can get by this TCB car really clear, he does. Oh, but man, TCB's going to fight back. Here he comes to the inside. And up front, John Barry really close to Chad Oxendine. Oh, Chad's going to have to put the block on him, and he's not going to. Side by side for the lead. Let's see if he can get that side draft. 2 to go. 2 laps to settle it. John Barry, Chad Oxendine, and John Barry. No, not quite. He's really loose on the inside. There's almost contact. Man, yeah, great racing by these front two. And at the end of this thing, and Chad Oxendine holding tough on that outside. Great fight to get that lead back on John Barry. I really thought John Barry had it, but Chad Oxendine fighting hard on that outside. Anthony Emery has moved into the top 5 as well behind these guys. And Aaron Smith, ooh man, getting really low. Almost clipping the grass. I tell you what, John Barry had a shot. I don't know if he's gonna get another one though. Coming off turn 4 for the white flag. You see him going down there, breaking that draft. Here comes Aaron for third on the outside. And it's gonna be so hard to complete that pass on the outside. But up front, Chad Oxendine's got about a 2-car length lead on John Barry. Let's see if he can get a run here off 2 and have some run up for the draft. You're gonna see Chad probably go to the inside here. Look at him, look at him.
Oh. They're going crazy here. Oh, here comes Tom Mercier. He was looking to get around
Anthony was in the wall behind him. Tom was in the 5th.
Yeah.
Here comes John Barry. He threw a nice dive bomb into 3, but he's going to hit the wall hard.
Oh.
And I think that's just exactly what Chad is going to need to come off turn 4 and win this race.
And poor Aaron Smith, the win eludes him again, and he can't even get top 3. Oh.
And coming across the line, Chad Oxendine holds off John Barry in a great 4-lap shootout to win the Laura ARCA Series here at Indianapolis, scoring his first career Laura win.
Yeah. So congratulations to Chad Oxendine for winning the race here tonight at Indy. John Barry comes home 2nd, and 3rd is TCB, Terrell Baker. So we'll be right back, folks. We're going to get these guys here in a few minutes, and we'll get to talk to them. Chad Oxendine, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
All right, man. Wow. You get the win tonight. Tell us how it feels.
It feels good. Yeah, it was a lot of yellows there at the end. Probably helped me out. I did not feel like I was the fastest car there. Maybe top 3 or 4 car, but yeah, it feels good. I don't race these cars much, so I don't know. Just made it happen. Played the strategy right and got her done.
Awesome. Well, what was your thoughts coming into tonight's race? You started 2nd, but you had some problems at the beginning of the race that had you to start way in the back, but you got the best out of it and made your way back up to the front. So tell us about that.
Yeah, yeah, I had the connection issues there before the race started. That kind of stunk because we qualified up front, but yeah, we made it back up there. I don't know if this played out. You know, it was a long race with all them yellows, but I just happy it worked out there at the end. So
yeah, well, I'll tell you one thing. That right there just shows that a little hiccup at the beginning of the race can't stop you from coming back and winning it. That was fantastic, run that you had there to come back. So What's your thoughts next week? We're going to a road course of Watkins Glen. What's your thoughts for that?
Yeah, I haven't ran Watkins Glen in a while. I don't know if I'll run next week. I'm going to try to start running every Wednesday, but that should be interesting. Hopefully, no yellow flags are on for that one. It'd be bad, but it should be fun. I mean, road courses are, we only do probably one during the season or two, so
well, this
usually
will be the second one, so.
Okay, yeah. So I'm sure there's a road course ringer out there somewhere, be dominant. But Watkins Glen's it's a good road course for these cars. So we'll see what it has in store next week. Might have to run a few practice laps and get used to that track, but should be fun.
Yeah, I think it will be. All right, Chad. Well, do you have anybody you want to give thanks or shout out to before you go celebrate your win here tonight?
Yeah, thank you guys for broadcasting and Joseph for running this league. Thank my sponsor Hardee's as always, and thank you for everyone that's watching out there, and to my competitors as well as for racing me pretty clean tonight.
Awesome. All right, Chad. Well, once again, congratulations on your win tonight here at Indianapolis. And if you do race next week, good luck at Watkins Glen as well.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it, man. Have a good week.
All right, we've caught up with our second place driver, John Barry. You have a copy.
Yep.
All right, John, well, tell us about your run out there tonight. You started fifth, and you was up front for most of the night, and you had some great racing with everybody up there. Tell us about it.
I don't know. I'm really kind of mad I finished second. I mean, I deserved to win, but I don't know. Second sucks. That's all I gotta say.
Well, I can understand that. What was your thoughts coming to the end, though?
Should have wrecked him. That's it. I ran in there, was ran too clean, should have turned him.
Wow. All right, John. Well, anything else you want to add to it, or go ahead and go ahead and I'll get it out in a minute. Give your thanks and shout out, or what?
Thank you guys for broadcasting, and thank you for Joseph putting on a league on. He needs to remove some people. There's some guys on here that straight up suck and don't need to be league racing. And that's it.
All right, John. Well, congratulations on your top 3 finish in second place, and good luck next week.
I won't be there next week, but thank you.
All right, we've caught up with our third place finisher tonight, Mr. TCV, Terrell Baker. Do you have a copy?
Copy, Bobby.
Well, it was an up and down night for you, Terrell, but man, you come from 24th and got a top 3 finish. Tell me how it feels.
It feels great, unlike, I guess, Jonathan there. I feel like this is a win for me. Ever since, I don't know, I think ever since Daytona, I really just haven't run good or shown speed. Actually, at Vegas I did, but I didn't get the finish I deserved. Anyways, nevertheless, I feel like this is definitely a win for me and my team and all the TCB fans out there. Shout out to all you guys. Appreciate all you. But I'm happy with third. I don't know. I feel like I could have won maybe if I feel like if that incident with Mike didn't happen where I went flying down pit road, I feel like that would have been my only chance to win. But well, third. I'm happy with third after wrecking out for like the past 2 or 3 weeks or whatever.
Well, kind of walk us through that. Tell us how it was to kind of fly down pit road the way you did. We saw that and it looked kind of crazy.
All right, so Mike got loose in front of me, and I was already going low on him because I had newer tires or whatever, and he came across my bumper, and I was just thinking, iRacing logic, I'm dead. And I hit him, and he just spun out. I was like, oh, sweet, he spun out. And then all of a sudden, I'm flying at like 150 at pit road wall. I'm like, all right, I got to make a decision here. Do I go left or right? And I went right, or no, sorry, I went left, and I went flying down pit road, and I think that was actually the right choice. If I cranked it back right, I would have ended up in the pit road wall. My car would have exploded. So I made the right choice, but I was definitely scared.
Yeah. Well, you didn't opt to take qualifying time here tonight, and you started 24th. But with practice, with how you did in practice, what was your thoughts coming into tonight's race?
Well, there wasn't really much practice. I only completed 1 lap. And all the other laps I've spun out, but that's usually how it goes. I usually just figure it out in the race. But I'm pretty good at this track. Actually, my track record here is actually pretty good. I usually run pretty well and up front at most of these races here. Coming into this race, I definitely knew that I was going to be all right. Thought I was going to run top 10. Definitely was not expecting a top 3 at the end of this. But you know what, Jeff? We'll take it. We'll take it to run up to upstate New York here next week.
Yeah. Yeah, well, tell us about what your thoughts are for a road course race at Watkins Glen next week.
I'm not finishing in the top 10. That's my thoughts right there.
Well, at least you're confident. I'll say that.
Yeah. I mean, well. All right. I'll finish 11th. That.
Okay.
Take it or leave it.
What if I give you just a good old pep talk before the race next week and help you get into a 9th place finish? What do you say about that?
You know what? I'm down with that, Jeff. I like that.
All right, TCV. Well, before we let you go, you got anybody you want to give thanks or shout out to?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to the owner of Laura, Joseph Alexander Lombard. Thank you so much for putting on this league. Rudy and everybody that works so hard at MaxSpeedTV, you guys, well, Jeff, and I know Jared was here. Shout out to Jared for stepping in and helping you guys with that. I'd like to thank my team, Team TCB, Mark Tone, even though he's not in my car. It's only in Newark, but also my sponsor. I'd like to thank all my fans, Team TCB, all the I already thanked them, sorry. Hashtag TCB25 and all my fans and all the fans that watch this come in week in, week out and watch us race virtually.
Awesome. All right, TCV. Well, congratulations on your 3rd place finish tonight here at Indy. Good luck next week at Watkins Glen. And how about giving us a good old yeehaw to close us out? Or to close out the interview.
All right, I'm gonna give you a nice, quick, soft one here. Yeehaw!
There we go. I like it. All right. Thanks for talking with us, TCB, and congratulations and good luck next week.
Thank you, guys. It's always a pleasure.
Yep. All righty.
All right, Jeff, let's run down through the final results here. Chad Oxendine, after all the problems he had tonight, man, what a comeback, huh?
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you. And that battle at the end there between him and John Barry, that was pretty intense. And, John, I know he said he kind of wishes he would have hooked him now, but, he didn't. He raced him clean, and he even tried maybe even coming back there on the last lap. But John Barry finishing 2nd, Terrell Baker 3rd. Aaron Smith did everything he could to get up there with them guys, but had to battle too many other cars that were behind him. He finishes in 4th. Tom Mercier 5th. Anthony Emery in 6th. Zachary Mertes will finish in 7th. Jacob Fenn come all the way from the back of the field there, all the way to 8th. Tommy Gossett was our pole sitter tonight, finished 9th. And Sean Williams rounds out the top 10. Jeff?
Yep. 11th place will be William Schmidt tonight. Tony Hilbrands will finish in 12th. Cody Miller will finish 13th. Daniel Falkingham in 14th. We've seen Daniel Falkingham kind of, have a little bit of an up and down night. We saw him flip a couple times on his own, and man, that was just crazy. Hayes Booth, man, he had a strong run. He started 3rd. We thought he was going to be a pretty good contender in this race, and he kind of got caught up in some trouble, so he'll finish 15th. Justin Mons will finish 16th. Luke LaFaro in 17th. Joseph Lombard, man, another poor night for him. He had such strong hopes there at the, toward the beginning, and at the end he got into some trouble, and just tough break for him again. He'll finish 18th. Anthony Sharps in 19th. I hope I say this guy's name right. Dominic Capilupo. Hopefully I said that correctly. He'll finish 20th. Rudy?
Piers Maffett will finish 21st. Justin Morgan 22nd. Stephen Purcell 23rd. Keaton Jones, oh, man, he started out tonight really good, and he finishes 24th. Howie Briss, another one, was inside that top 5 pretty much most of the race. I don't know what happened to him, but he finished back in 25th. Man. Let's see, I lost my place there. Michael Keithley, 26th. Joey Stone, 27th. Ethan Workman, 28th. Aaron Brown, 29th. Will Klein, 30th. Ben Miles, 31st. And Brad Bothwell, 32nd. Well, Joseph, we got you in here. What's up?
Nothing, just hanging out. No disappointing. I can't race with some around some people, especially the O2 car, because every time I was around them, he just could not hold a line. And then going into turn 1, I guess he got scared of Aaron Smith, and Aaron backed out. The 102 threw it into the corner, slid up the racetrack, and just took my whatever out. Just frustrating, I mean, I know I made a couple mistakes tonight, but I was coming back from it. Could have maybe have a solid top 10 finish. I was on the right call, right strategy at the end, and just marching up through the field. But again, you can't race around some people without getting into some mess, and that's the example of the 102 car tonight. Every time I was around him, he just could not hold his line at all. So pretty pissed off about it. I don't know if he made an apology during his interview, but if he didn't, I wish he just came straight to me instead of going to the broadcast for it. But,
well, he said he did apologize to you on the track. That's what he said, didn't he, Jeff?
I thought that's what I heard him say.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
He never said a word. So I mean,
Okay.
if he wants to say it on broadcast, that's fine. But that's not straight to me. And I'd rather him say it straight to me and not to the broadcast. No offense to you guys, but it's just ridiculous how, you know, you race everybody clean. You try to do all you can to give them room, and they just don't do the same for you. So it is what it is. We'll just move on to Watkins Glen. This road course racing should be very interesting. Watkins Glen is a fun racetrack to drive. So hopefully get a solid night out there. But of course, again, appreciate you guys for broadcasting the races. Hopefully it was a lot of fun for you guys. And it's time for me to clean up this league a little bit because we've had over 10 cautions and for 3 straight races. It's kind of ridiculous. Hopefully, thankfully, we won't have to worry about cautions next week. So I think we'll be fine. But thank you guys again for the broadcast.
Yep. All right, folks. Well, thanks for watching tonight. We do appreciate it. Jeff, thank you so much for helping out. Jared, he had to leave. Well, as soon as the race was over, he had to leave. But thanks to Jared, too, for helping out tonight. We do appreciate that. So, all right. Well, until next time, folks, stay safe and have a good night.